You guys were still on the ship in the sky on your way to Linbane to head towards the elemental plane of fire. Kelo was helping out with repairs, Jin was in the crow's nest, and Sticky, having, been carried away by a fucking bird and, nearly killed in the middle of the air above the Winterlight Empire, sought out Dreyll in her fear. Dreyll comforted her by specifically saying, just, you'll be fine if you stick by me and Jin specifically. Which Sticky found solace in, that there were at least two people, if not just Dreyll, that would protect her in a way that, maybe she hasn't felt since Mardor left. You guys got delayed the fuck out on your travel through storms, sails ripping in the wind that weren't repaired properly. You guys had to land twice in the rain and the storms because the koi was being disobedient. But you eventually made your way to Linbane. As soon as you guys sat down in Linbane, you went down an elevator, a crazy tall elevator. The ship itself was on an elevated platform that slowly lowered down into a hangar type structure. And as you guys exited out into the cobblestone streets, you were graced with the presence of Linbane, which for all of you was kind of a shocking display of unbelievable technological advance that you guys had not seen in the rest of your lives. Steampunk, mage punk, warforged horses and carriages and magically powered bicycles and guards that are mechs patrolling the streets. You guys were sort of blown away by the concept, but more than anyone, Sticky was deathly curious because a lot of this looked a little too familiar for her liking and her lifespan and who could create these kinds of things. Upon asking around different people, trying to investigate different pieces, and stopping one of the guard mechs in the street, she found out that there was a market district that you guys could go to sort of, get an idea as to where this stuff is constructed. Dreyll and Sticky went off on their own. Dreyll saying he would watch over Sticky while she was sprinting through the streets looking at all the different pieces of equipment. The rest of you decided to go to the market district early to see what you guys could buy, mostly the salt. You guys went to Greg's General Store and met a bugbear, Greg, who you had more than enough trouble trying to count out how many rations you needed, how much salt you needed, how much that cost, getting all the money out. You guys intentionally interrupted his counting a couple times. And while you guys were doing that, Sticky and Dreyll wound up at Magic and Mechs, a store a little bit down the road run by an owlin named Mira. You guys saw her outside pounding a gem into a cogwheel before grabbing her attention and stepping inside the main part of the store, where you began asking questions about the different constructions that she had made, different things around the city, where she revealed that a lot of it came from someone who they called the Creator, who was giving them blueprints, having stuff made, and then letting them keep the stuff, or letting them keep the blueprints, but having the stuff sent back to see how well it worked out. And it wasn't long before Sticky realized, like, the Creator is Dad. And, whether or not that's been understood that Dad is clockwork, I don't know if that's really been fully established for the rest of the party, wholly and truly, but at least Dreyll, that, like, there's someone creating a bunch of clockwork shit here, and the last time you saw clockwork shit was back there, so they're probably the same person. Whether it's Sticky's dad is, not been clarified to you. Nonetheless, Sticky pulled out the blueprint for the water gun, the blaster that had been given to her by Kelo from Clockwork himself, and asked her whether or not they would be able to construct this sort of thing. And after asking a few questions as to where she got this blueprint, and, if it was direct from the Creator, that's crazy, and how she really wants to make something direct from the Creator. Normally stuff just gets shipped into her. She says that she will close down the shop and go through this and build this thing with you for however long it takes, which estimate is a couple days. You attempted to say, I'll just get the materials and try to build it along the way. The party told you, like, no, we can wait a couple days. There was a back and forth there about whether or not it was worth our time to stick around and wait for this thing to be built, or to head out immediately in whatever direction you need to go. Dreyll ended up leaving you there and then going to Greg's General Store across the street to grab a few things himself, meeting up with the rest of the party before everyone started to like ask like where the fuck is Sticky, and you're like, I left her with someone else, and they're like, what do you mean? Like, you said you were gonna watch over her. What do you mean you left her with somebody else? You guys went back out to the store, and door was locked, closed. There was no one out at the anvil, and no one could get the attention of Sticky or the Owlin inside, not knowing what happened to her, before Dreyll closed his eyes and listened to the voice that he's been hearing for a few weeks of who he believes to be Yol, say, do you want me to get her attention for you? And Dreyll said yes, and Sticky heard in her head the raspy voice of this Yol beckon her to come open the door. And when she did, all of you were let inside. Some of you confused what the fuck Dreyll just did, because Dreyll was talking to nobody with his eyes closed, with a hand covering his eyes, trying to like get something happening, and something did happen. Sticky explains that she's going to be here building this thing for a while, and you guys leave her there with Mira as 4 of you go out drinking at a tavern called the Hardened Pick, and the other 2, specifically Kelo and Mary, went to get rooms at the inn for everyone. After a long conversation at the tavern between Dreyll, Jin, Valxis, and Ben about, you know, what the fuck was going on with Dreyll, why is he acting so weird, what did he see, when did he start seeing these things, discussing the laughter he's been hearing, discussing the idea that Yol might be back, showing them his hand with this black inked printed mark of Yol, this hat, this jester's hat in the palm of his hand, and sort of trying to gauge, you know, like, he's clearly been lying to you guys, and you called out his lies, and then how much of the truth did he really give you, you don't know, but he gave you some truths. Before, after drinking for a fair part of the night, and not, you know, not getting shit-faced drunk, but drinking casually for the better part of the night, you guys decided to go to the inn known as the Summit Sanctorum and get your rooms. You guys all walked in. The woman behind the counter, an orc woman, recognized you guys. She only has 1 tusk, and she noticed you guys walk in and was told ahead of time by Mary and Kelo that you'd be coming. She turned around, grabbed your keys, handed 1 to Ben, handed 1 to Jin, handed 1 to Valxis, and as she was handing 1 to Dreyll, made eye contact with him and sort of froze in place, her eyes welling up as she stood before you. No words said yet, as we pick up the session there from where we left off.
Oh no.
Quick beat of housekeeping.
Yeah.
Looks like I never took a long rest after our last combat. Can I do that?
Yeah. You don't change spells or anything, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The only time I get concerned about people forgetting to take long rests is if you're a class that can change their spells every time you long rest, so that you're not, you know, changing them last minute. But that is where we are. And you guys, the three of you, Jin, Valxis, and Ben, you just see this woman staring directly into Drell's eyes, her eyes welling up. And Drell, are you moving at all, responding at all? Do you take the key, or are you just standing there staring back at her?
Do we notice her, like...
Would I
she's
recognize
like
her?
she is like
Frozen
in place, just staring at him, and you see her eyes welling up. She has not handed him his key. She has it in her hand.
Would I recognize her somehow, some way?
Oh, you'd recognize her easily. Like, you two grew up together. This is this is Geralt Boulderbreaker. You guys grew up together. Her father, Jax Boulderbreaker, was your commanding officer who you murdered on your way out of the Battleforged range. You don't know whether it's publicly known that you killed him, because left behind at that scene was the young Eric Cochran boy who you were trying to escape with, and him. The Eric Cochran boy killed by him, and him pummeled into the dirt by you. So whether or not anyone knows that you committed that murder, or if, you know, it was him versus that Eric Cochran and they got each other, or, you know, it is you genuinely do not know. It's not like when you guys were in the town I can't remember the name of right now that you and Jin were in, where there's wanted signs because you were a masked man who beat the shit out of like 6 people. Like
Ah!
they know that you did that, right? But no one, you were in the woods on the edge of the range. You had like run away from the battlefield and he had gone chasing after you. So you know her. You grew up with her. You guys are sort of around the same age. You're a little bit older, but you guys were in a lot of training classes together. You guys were raised on war together, and he had her in his platoon of fighters so that he could keep her safe alongside you being assigned to the same group. But she's just looking at your eyes, welling up, and she, if a few moments pass, she wipes her eyes, hands you your key, and goes, "Sorry, you remind me of someone. Weird." And she hands you your key. "Is there anything else you need?" And she's like, trying to gather herself, but is struggling to do so. And every time she like looks over, she makes eye contact with your eyes and then like shakes it off because she's just confused.
What is her name again?
Is it
Garol?
okay to smoke in the room?
Gharol. Think Carol, but with a GH.
Thanks, Corey. That made that really easy.
Garol Boulderbreaker, because that was her father's maiden name. Not maiden name, but it's her father's last name.
Is it all right to smoke in the rooms here, or is that just an outside thing?
Keep the windows open. What are you smoking specifically?
Just cigarettes.
Well, there's a a policy that comes with the room that if you set something on fire, you pay for the damages. But
All
just
right,
keep your
fair.
window open. It's part of the, like you put down a little bit of a deposit, make sure the room stays clean. And smoking is, dirtying the room by getting the smoke everywhere. So.
Fair. Okay.
They told me to give you all individual rooms. I don't know if anyone wanted to share a bigger room, but the other two are in individual rooms.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Individual doesn't sound bad. We're all on the same floor.
And there
or-
was one more person who might be coming. They said a smaller girl. Did I leave that key aside?
Yeah, you'll know her when you see her. She
Oh,
got
okay.
goggles.
yeah, that's right. That's right. She's in the. I like turn it.
Bro's like,
I-
what small girl? What?
No. I was like, where? No, my brain was where is
Where is Sticky? Yeah, in the
Where
forge
I
still.
used to it. I was like, oh, yeah, she's in
Um,
the forge.
Okay. She gets behind the desk and like puts her head down, and she just seems very confused. Like it's late at night. She has to be seeing things. She's thrown off. Dreyll hasn't spoken yet, so
No, I don't want to.
okay.
I'm guessing by the time we get to the hallway where all of our rooms are at.
There's an immediate
Alright.
stairwell outside like the reception area that goes up.
Dreyll, I've been traveling with you for a while. No one has that reaction to you.
I kind of. Is your door open, Jin?
Well, you guys are in the hallway walking to your rooms right now.
Okay. If we're walking to our rooms, I grab Jin by the arm and I don't say anything. Bring him to my room.
Okay.
Okay.
Do Valxis and
Alright.
I see this?
Yeah, you guys are all in the hallway together.
I just
Okay.
I just subtitle Valxis.
He explained it last session
He's
that
mouthing at
subtitling
you.
just means he makes a very obvious facial expression to how he's feeling.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
He's
Got it.
Jim
got
Halperding
it.
the camera.
Huh?
Huh? Valxis was like, okay, good night.
Literally
Good
right
night.
after you guys just had a whole conversation about not wanting to keep secrets from each other, he drags Jin into his room and shuts
It's-
the door.
Okay.
So, what's
Should
going
we
on, buddy?
go into
No.
our room?
I mean, hold on. Bed, I guess. He doesn't want to tell us. He doesn't want to tell us.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna say this to you telepathically.
Holy shit. Okay. All right, man.
I
What's
use
that
my
secret?
mind reading capabilities.
My telepathy powers.
Don't react to this out loud. That is Garol Boulderbreaker, that is the daughter of the man I murdered running away as a child.
You're an adult.
An adult, whatever. I don't know how it works.
Well, just the
It's
timeline. I just want to be. I want to be clear about the timeline for you and for everyone's sake. Like you have only been away from home for a couple years. Like you were in Yolheim for like maybe 3 years to get to the level of monastery, like monk stuff. That's why you were still figuring everything out that was happening. And then you had left the monastery, I'd say after your third-ish year. I think we probably wrote down a timeline, but I'm gonna say like 3 years-ish. So it wasn't that long ago. You weren't a kid.
Yeah.
Unless you consider yourself a kid now.
No, I considered myself a kid then.
Younger, less mature.
Yeah.
Understood.
I didn't think she would be here of all places.
Well, I mean, we're near the Battleforged range, but I mean,
Look,
okay. What
You
do you
gotta
wanna do, man?
understand, we're told there's nothing outside of that place. Nobody knows this exists. I didn't even know this existed.
I get you. Yeah, yeah. I understand the experience of that. You don't really. You're kind of raised to be unaware of what the world is around you. But I mean, what do you want to do, man? You're gonna
Drell,
cry.
yeah, no, Drell looks like he's gonna cry. He goes over to his bed and he's got like his hands in his head and he's just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, do I tell her it's me? Like she's writing it off like she's crazy right now. I'm afraid
Jen
if
will sit down with you.
I'm afraid if I actually speak out loud, she's gonna put it together and blame me.
Is Jid able to respond
Telepathically? Yes.
telepathically?
Yeah. It's like
I think it's so funny telepathic conversation. It's just like all this happening just in silence.
with facial expressions.
Just like-
it's funny because
just
that's
like
what 90%
interpretive,
of
like,
campaign
theater.
Critical Role is. It's all mental conversations.
They're just
hold
like
on.
this.
It's I want to be specific about this. His psionic mind, he can send telepathic messages. Oh, I don't think he can send them back. It says you can
That's
send
fine.
telepathic messages to any creature you see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share languages. I guess unless it doesn't say send and receive. It just says you can send messages to any creature within 30 feet of you that understands language.
He can speak out loud.
Jin,
I don't
Jin
want
understanding
to.
that Drell wants to be secretive,
Yeah.
he will speak in Draconic.
Back and forth conversation like that was an Aphelion thing, a mind link thing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I just do not want to speak out loud. I
Yeah.
can speak Draconic too. Like, we can do Draconic. It's just I'm afraid she's gonna figure out who the fuck I am based off of me speaking.
Well, I mean, what do you feel like doing really in this? Because like, I don't think it's best to go your entire life not knowing what happened if you're in her situation. But at the same time, it's like,
I would hate me.
sometimes, I don't know, man. As someone who was in a bad situation before and returned home, I think it's a bit selfish not being hated.
I mean, how would you even approach this?
I mean, she stared at you and she thought something was up. I mean, definitely not now, but
I don't
I
even.
think it's fair to kind of approach her and be like, "You are right. You do recognize me," and just introduce yourself and just start with that and see where the conversation goes. Because like, I mean, there's always two sides of a story, you know. I know it may not be good if the story paints her dad in a bad light, or it may not be good if it paints you in a bad light, but I mean, that's life. Sometimes not everybody's the good guy.
No. That place doesn't make anybody the good guy.
Yeah, war's not fun. I mean, maybe she'll understand that. I mean, what happened? Why did you kill her dad? Like, you've said it before, but like, you know, like, really, you know, I know you have very different political views on the war, and maybe she does too. She's not there now.
I mean, I don't have a reason why I killed him. I just kind of snapped.
I mean, then why'd you snap? I mean, there's always a real explanation as to why everybody snaps.
Oh, well, that's easy. I saw him freaking clobber that kid in front of me. He was just my age, trying to run away just as much as I was.
Jin, him talking about snapping, you've seen the uncontrollable snap of Drell, especially
Yeah.
when he murdered the Branch Boys. It was that. Like, he
The
eyes went
Branch
red
Boy.
and he fucking beat the shit out of someone. Just like he punched a hole through the head Branch Boy's head before he exploded. Or imploded.
I mean, how do you feel about yourself when you snap?
Not good. Supposed to feel good about that?
I mean, sometimes people feel like it's a big release for them. Sometimes, I don't know. It's different for everybody. I mean,
No, I lose control. That's why I'm trying to work on it. That's why I made, I don't know, Yoles were helping me figure this out.
maybe this is a process of working on it. That you gotta kind of hash this out. I mean, you just ran from this experience. I mean, I ran from mine.
So you think I should go down there and talk to her?
End of the day, I think you should do what you want to do in this. If it were me, as someone who went back and kind of owned what they did, it helped me out. But, shit, I'm sorry now, Drell. I shouldn't have asked you like that night.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, when we talk about it, you know, we gotta dig real deep. We're gonna have to do some really crazy shit. And we're gonna need a lot. I feel like, I don't know. I just thought you kind of had it handled in a way. You hadn't had an incident like that maybe you could kind of tap into that. I guess that side of you, but seeing how this is, I'm sorry. That was just selfish. I was just worried about Sheila.
No, it's fair. Trust me, I'm trying to do this for all of us.
I think you should do it for yourself first then, man, before you can start doing it for all of us. I mean, like, look at when I turned that giant beast, I would lose my shit too. That was just for me. You know? That was just for me thinking that would, like, prove something. But I think you should do something really that you think is going to help you. And if it really is, like, repairing things with Yol, then so be it, but...
Let's go. Someone gave me okay to do this. Somebody stop me now.
You're such a fucker. But, I don't know. Also, I know you trust me a lot, but I think you should try to lean on Valixis and Ben. Hell, maybe even Kelo. I mean, that guy is the epitome of losing his shit.
Oh.
And I don't even mean that in a mean way. Kelo just kind of has it under control. I mean, he's seen some crazy shit. He has a real place of where he could be angry and spiteful towards the world.
I guess you're right. I don't know. I mean, been talking to Sticky a lot about this and these sorts of things.
Yeah.
But maybe you're right.
It takes a village to raise somebody, man. As someone who left a village that was trying to raise me, it takes a village. You don't have to have,
What-
you don't have to have all your shit figured out once you grow up, but you got to try
What
to
time
figure
is
it
it,
out.
Corey? What time is it in this game?
Like 11 p.m.
Oh fuck.
Listen, man, it doesn't got to be now either. You know, take some time, mull it over, think on it, meditate, talk to them in the morning. You know, maybe
It's-
hell,
it's
Ben has
not-
had a lot
it's-
of life experience. He might have some real things to say. He probably was in a situation where he couldn't save everybody.
It's not our friends I'm worried about.
What are you worried about then?
Oh, there's just so many things of my past that's catching up, and it's becoming inevitable at this point. I'm gonna have
It
to
is
talk
tiring
to.
to run forever.
It's not that I'm trying to run. It's just there's a lot of things that probably should have been done differently, and I think I gotta start paying for them.
Why do you have to pay for them? Why not you just, work to make things right? Just go through the process.
It's a scale, man. It's all scale. And Dreyll does this thing with his hands.
I love how like this entire conversation is Jin like saying things out loud and moving his hands, and Drell's just like, is he sending mental messages like the whole time? Just no words coming out of
If
his
someone
mouth?
could be, if someone could watch them, just like, why the fuck is he mining?
Like if you two waited a second to go to your rooms, like you would hear Jin talking and not a word from Drell, but Jin's clearly having a conversation.
I thought they both
Draconic.
switched to Draconic.
Yeah.
So Jin's speaking in Draconic. Wait, did you start speaking out loud, Drell?
Yeah, I started speaking
Okay.
Draconic out loud.
At what point did you start switching? Yeah, but you guys would have stopped listening at that point. He was doing telepathic for a good bit before they switched to
Yeah,
Draconic.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys heard a one-sided common conversation before they switched, but
I think life is too gray to make your whole thing about repentance and making things right, man. People can be pretty forgiving. And even if they're not, they don't have to forgive you either. That's just a reality of life. There's no equal exchange in that. That's just life's just unfair, and you just kind of got to figure out how to make it work.
I suppose. Yes.
And also, what you thought was right was what you thought was right. I mean, if you genuinely stand by that, what can anybody do? Unless what you think is right is god awful. But I don't think the situation is that.
Maybe I'll try to talk to her tomorrow. Nonetheless, I'll check on Sticky tomorrow and see how she's making out with her contraption thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting really close with Sticky, man. That's good.
Yeah. I kind of relate to her in a way. You know, she's trying to change where she came from. She doesn't want to keep being who she was, or whatever the intention is of her.
Jin will put his hand on Drell's shoulder. Well, man, I think you'll figure it out soon. Just be careful with Yol. I got your back in it, but just be careful trying to find the solution. Just be careful.
I mean, I guess, but he's always got answers.
Yeah. Gods do have answers, yeah.
as soon as Yol gets brought up in the conversation, you just so subtly in the distance, Drell, here. Just in the air.
Well, thanks for chatting. That's what that was all about.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah, I think I'll need it.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I got your back.
I know you do, and I'll give him like a little bam, like a little bah, you know,
Mhm.
a little brah, you know, a little bam, a little.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Camera's being
Jin
laggy.
walked across
There
the
we go.
hall and he's starting to light up a cigarette.
Okay. Everyone going to their separate rooms, going to bed. Anyone else doing anything before you go to sleep?
No.
Drell's already. I mean, Kelo's already out cold, just in his room.
Chew.
Honk shoe. Me. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine what a honk shoe sounds like through a horn? Sorry, snout or
Honk
what is it
shoe.
called?
It's
Trunk?
like
A trunk?
It looks like a vuvuzela.
A
I'm only
horn?
lightly offended. It's okay.
I mean, probably crazy through a horn too. You just put one right up to your mouth.
What if he like? Do you think like Kelo would like roll over on his trunk and like?
I
Just...
think he's a back sleeper, and as he inhales on the honk, it's his trunk like going into his mouth, and as he shoos, it flies up, and then
Like a kazoo.
Oh, God.
as it falls back down onto his
fucking
chest.
Party thing.
Yeah, it's literally like one of the party things, the party blower things, where it like unravels when he shoos. Everyone
Just
gets
squeaks.
everyone gets a long rest as you guys sleep in the Summit Sanctorum for the first night of your stay in Linbane. If anyone has to change spells, they can do so. I think the only person here who can do that now anyways would be Sticky, and B is not here currently. She did message me. She'll be back.
I would like to change spells.
Sure, go ahead.
Me too.
I'd like to change spells too,
I'm
but
changing my spells right now as we
I know you
speak,
guys would like
actually.
to. Thank you for
I'm
letting me
changing
know
mine.
you'd like to. Really means a
No,
lot.
I'm
problem,
doing
DM.
it right now.
Anyways, you all get up the next morning. This place is just for sleeping, so there's no food establishment inside here. You would have to go do that somewhere else.
oh, no bed and breakfast. What
No
the
bed and
fuck?
breakfast. That is what the tavern. This place is solely for sleeping. This is like a motel.
No
Sort of.
breakfast in bed.
Breakfast in bed. Unless you guys want to make breakfast, you have rations. You all can just eat in your rooms and not
Nah.
actually go get food.
Nah, it's a waste of a
Dreyll
ration.
will go
We
out
need 'em.
looking for a bakery.
We need them, yeah.
Look for another bakery.
Yeah, I
Bros
want
Keen on
batter cop.
bakeries.
I want batter
Jin will
cop.
be at
No.
Drell's Wharf
Bad
first
and
thing
Batter
in the
Cop
morning.
is in another city. You can't. There's no Bad and Batter Cop franchise. Okay, this is not McDonald's. They're not everywhere.
Why not?
I mean, if you want to help pay and fund their spread, feel free. You can definitely incorporate, Bad and Batter Cop, and
Just another way for me to make money. I
yeah.
am here for it.
So you do find a bakery. This one's called Ye Ol, no, without the D. No, it's with D-E. Ye Old D-E Donut Shoppe. Like S-H-O-P-P-E. So just Ye Old Donut Shop.
Alright, I go in.
Okay. You go in. There's currently no one at the counter, but you hear in like a back room like the sound of boiling water as they're like boiling the donuts and then getting ready to fry them afterwards.
Is there any muffins?
On display? Oh, tons.
Oh, thank God. I was really in a muffin mood.
Oh yeah, there's muffins. I mean, it is Ye Old Donut Shop, but they do pastries. You see this human step out in an apron, fucking jacked guy, bald head, full beard that's braided down, who steps forward, extremely intimidating looking, and he goes, like puts an arm up on the counter. What can I get for you?
Hey, do you have any chocolate chip muffins?
Chocolate chip. And he's like looking through the display in front of him. Yeah, right there, chocolate chip. There's about 5 left, at least before I'd have to make another batch.
Oh,
Corey.
that's perfect.
Yeah, what's up?
Where does cacao beans come from in this world?
The misnamed paradise. The jungles. People explore in, grab them.
Ooh.
get out. It's exotic salesmanship.
Wow.
It's a lot of rainforest, a lot of tropic land, and even though it's considered the untamed wilds for the most part, there are people who definitely get in and get out. And this is me giving HA information, not Ben information. But yes, people can get in, get out. It's part of being on that tropical part of the world that they do export cacao beans.
That's very cool. I take those muffins.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you'd recommend? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some breakfast for me and my friends.
I mean, are you taking all 5?
Yeah.
I can box those up for you. Let me just put those up on the counter here. And he goes and gets
Oh.
a box. And like you see those videos of like pizza
You're
employees who are like
You're pro.
super fast at fucking flipping and folding boxes. This
He's
dude
done
just
this his whole
expertly
life.
pulls out a box, places the muffins inside. You see there's 3 more spots. This is made for 8 each box.
Oh my god, there's 8. This is a fat
we
baker's
got a
dozen.
blueberry. We got a there's like a red velvet muffin. We got
Ooh, I'll take a red velvet.
1 red velvet. Okay, he takes that from out of the display and puts it in the box. We got, I mean, if you're talking about what I'd recommend, I mean, this is Yield Donut Shop. I would recommend donuts, but it seems like you're in a muffin mood, so
Can you fit donuts in the muffin box?
It's just a.
that's a really good idea for future marketing.
I
Not
mean, like,
now,
I'm not a-
but you give me some time to workshop this idea, I'll get a
So-
half donut, half muffin box prepared.
So I can't put 2 donuts in the muffin
I mean,
box.
I can't tell you what to do with your box. You could totally smash them in
Oh.
there. They just won't fit nicely.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Shut up, B.
Hey,
Can't tell B what to
yo.
do with her box, that's for sure.
Oh, what if I want him to come to use my box?
Valxis, can I borrow some gold?
You guys are
s-
not foreheads back. That's fucking funny comment. Welcome back, forehead. But yeah, so he goes, you can put donuts in there. You might just have to cram them in to make it a little, messed up because it's not meant for that box. But
I give you a platinum.
Well, can I just get like a small donut box on the side? And, like,
yeah,
just,
oh
like, a
yeah,
muffin
we have
box
we
with-
got 4 8s and 12s.
No 6, huh?
I can't cater to every single size donut box. I mean,
You got 4.
I
8,
could take
and
here. How
12.
about this? And you see, he pulls out one of the 12 boxes, and then he takes this massive cleaver and just cuts it in half,
Oh, that's good.
and then
That's
tears the other side off,
That-
and then just like
that's-
tries to like stick it on the side. So I guess it's a 6.
Cool. I'll take 6 of your recommended donuts.
You want like a variety?
Yeah.
Okay. And he goes back. You see him like step into the back room, and he comes back with a box, a variety of donuts. There's a like a cream filled donut. There's one of those powdered.
6
jelly
So I got
ones.
6 muffins and 6 donuts.
Yes. You're at 6 muffins, 6 donuts.
5 chocolate chip muffins, 1 red velvet, and
Yeah.
an assortment of donuts.
And an assortment of 6 donuts. 1 singular red velvet.
All right.
Okay. Sorry. So outside of this bakery, Valxis gave Ben a platinum as you guys come downstairs from your rooms.
You need more than that. Do you need
I
more
don't
than
think
a
so.
platinum? Okay.
I was
have
just
more.
thinking of just getting some extra gear. Thinking of getting like a healer's kit just in case, just some bandages and things. I also have this extra pair of leather armor that I never got rid of. Maybe I can sell it off.
Oh shit, we never sell anything.
You think there's
You guys
anything
have
else?
sold
I
a lot
did.
of stuff
I sold a lot of stuff last session, or maybe 2 sessions.
when you guys were selling stuff. Yeah.
What?
Oh shit, dude. Fuck, I gotta ask the magic people a question afterwards.
Well, it's when you guys get back together. Right now, you're all separated.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go to like if Valxis wants to come with me, just find a like general store
Greg's General Store.
Greg's General Store. We're gonna go back.
Going back.
Sure.
Okay,
Go
yeah.
back to Greg's General Store. All
To
right.
note, as everyone comes down from their rooms, there's a different employee behind the counter at the Summit Sanctorum.
That's
It is not the woman. Basic gathering. She does night
Day
shifts.
shift, night shifts.
Yeah, she does not, run the morning. But
unlucky.
But you guys go back. You two go back to Greg's General Store. Jin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna chill with Kelo. He's gonna go find Kelo.
Okay, Kelo, what are you up to?
Just trying to wake up, man. Groggy still.
You got a lot of sleep. Kilo, what you're
Mhm.
realizing is like, yeah, you were
Deeply
doing
tired.
some blacksmithing work, but you have not been doing that for a good couple months at this point. So not that you've gotten weaker, you're just not used to excessive amounts of manual labor. So your repairs on the ship, like hands and knees, hammer and nails, all that stuff, you're just a little sore. And that's
Yeah.
what's it's causing you to. You had a real deep sleep there for a while. But Jin goes knocking on your door.
Hey,
Hey.
you up?
I guess.
Fucking
Open my
who
door.
up text.
All right, man.
Who up
What you
playing
wanna
with
get
they
up to?
worm?
Who up?
I don't know, man. What's around here? What can we do? You know this
I
place
don't know.
at
I
all?
was kind of curious to kind of just walk around for a little bit, see what's up. See, I'll be honest. I just kind of want to see what the city's kind of got here. Like if they got a cool magic source. I'm not trying to buy anything. I just want to see what this city would have. You know what I mean? I've never seen anything like this. Thought it'd be kind of
Okay.
cool to explore. Valxis and Ben left this morning, so
Yeah,
it's
we
just
should
you
probably
and
get
me,
some
man.
food first, though.
Do you have money?
Man, I'm coming back. I didn't tell
I
anybody I'm
think
coming back.
Yeah, but how would they
Okay.
know?
I didn't
I don't
tell
have money.
anybody.
I got
Mostly
you.
Valkyrie just pays me, and a lot of my stuff I get bought for me. So I don't have money. I'm just.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
And an ear.
Okay, so where are you guys going? Are you guys going back to the tavern that you were at last night for food?
Yeah.
Yup.
Noah and Hida roll me D100s, and if these numbers are within 20 of each other, you meet up on the way.
Bump into each
Oh
other?
fuck!
Okay.
Oh fuck, dude! You better fucking roll. You better roll with it, fucking. You better fucking roll it.
Yeah, you guys do not.
No,
You guys, so
dude.
Dreyll was in the
We could not
market
be
district.
further
You guys are
apart.
going to the tavern. They're in opposite directions. You guys do not bump into each other. So Dreyll,
man.
you come all the way back to the inn. You step in holding 2 boxes of breakfast pastries and things, and you see this
Yeah.
gentleman behind the counter who comes in and goes, "Did you forget something in your room?"
I was gonna bring these for my friends.
Oh, he looks down at a little book and scans his finger. 2 of them have left. 4 of them have left. There's only one who hasn't.
That's nearly all of my friends.
Yes, there was a younger girl. She's still up in her room as far as we're aware. Not that
Yeah,
it's
that checks
just,
out.
that's Mary. You're still
Yeah.
the magic and mechs place, Sticky.
Yeah.
But Mary's still upstairs in her room, and so you come in and he's like, "Oh, so 4 of them have left."
Do you want a muffin?
I ate breakfast before I came to work today, so while I appreciate the offer,
Dreyll will awkwardly put the pastries in his bag of holding as he's being declined a muffin.
now I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How are you opening the bag of holding and putting the boxes of pastries in with just you? Because if the idea is to open it and then turn the boxes sideways to push them in, I'm going to make you roll to see if the
No.
pastries get all disastrous.
No, I put the bag on the table and
Uh-huh.
I slide them in.
Okay, so you're doing the pizza bag slide where you
Yeah,
flat
so when
and
they
slide
come,
them in?
so when
Okay,
they
okay,
come
okay,
out,
okay,
they'll
okay.
be
Yeah, yeah.
upright.
Yeah, perfect. Making sure. Make sure they
That's
want
how
you to
that
destroy
works,
your pastries
right?
and donuts. Yeah, I'm just
No.
if you tripped them sideways and went down into the fanny pack, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Make that a
no,
thing.
I knew that. That's why I'm not doing it like that. Obviously.
I was calling it out just in case. Just in case. I like fucking with you guys with your pastries, okay?
Obviously, I've done this before.
Okay. Kelo and Jin, you guys go out and get food. Vax, are you going with Ben to Greg's General Store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg's
You guys walk
General
into
Store.
Greg's General Store and you see that he's like wiping down the counter because it's early in the morning, and he goes, "Oh, welcome back. I not get everything yesterday."
Just thought of a few more things this morning.
Wonderful. You just tell me what you're looking for. I'll make sure you gets it.
So I was thinking about like a healer's kit, just a few bandages.
Right, over there on
some
that
salve.
shelf. Well, the bandages are not on the same shelf as the healer's kit. Though I probably should put them on the same shelf, don't you think?
It'd be really smart marketing because they'll probably buy them at the same
But
time.
doesn't the
You're a
healer's kit have kind of
businessman. Hold
everything?
on one
I
sec. And
am.
you see he like lumbers around the counter and he just like picks up a box of bandages and starts waddling over to where the healer's kits are, and then just like shoves a box to the side and puts them in. Perfect.
Yeah. So I'll get a healer's kit.
Well, you grab everything you like, and then I'll be at the counter.
Sure.
And if there's
Oh my
something you
God.
don't find, let me know so I can order it for next time.
Sure.
Greg really is like a good guy.
He's just a guy, man.
He's just got a General Store. What can
He's
we
got
say?
a general store. You know, what can you say?
Homie's really hustling. That's all I gotta say.
So I would like one net.
A net?
A net.
Okay.
One healer's kit.
Uh-huh.
One pack of ball bearings.
Okay.
3 vials of oil.
What kind of oil?
Just oil, like silver piece oil, whatever it is.
Well, there's like cooking oils, and then there's like oil.
Essential oil.
Yeah, there's also essential oils.
and like fossil
like
fuel.
cooking oil, like
You want
cooking,
cooking oil?
Like-
Okay.
well, like
So
what
we
you would
got
use to like.
rubbing oil.
We got like
throw
a
on, like,
sesame.
a
We got
creature.
avocado oils that are more bougie. We got an olive
olive?
oil, but not any of the special kind, just normal olive oil. We got vegetable oil. We got all sorts of, but I don't really keep them in vials, so I might have to.
Which oil would you think is like most slippery?
All of them? I've never tried slipping on.
He said
oil.
olive right there, so
Oh.
I'll go with olive.
I did say it. Olive.
Well, like which
olive.
oil would you
Oh,
use for like a
then-
lantern?
yeah,
I
then-
suppose?
Why did it make me laugh?
It's like the fucking Olive the Other Reindeer movie.
Yeah,
that
Olive the Other
exists.
Reindeer.
Olive.
He
the Other
needs
Reindeer.
me, olive.
Yeah. He goes, "Oh, lantern oil, not for cooking. We do have some of that. That's in those. We got metal tins of that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I would like.
One of those, or do you want me to pour them into?
Like
vials?
three containers.
3 tins. Oh, okay.
Three
those
tins.
are over there by the firewood.
All right, great. Let's see. The bandages. I'll take 5 of those.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Vaxus, how many water skins do you have?
1.
You should probably have more. What do you think? Probably not much water where we're going.
Where are you going?
Dry.
Somewhere hot, very dry.
Like far
Does
from
it
here?
like?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna go to there's a place in the kingdom. No, yeah, the kingdom called Pyantai. It's in the middle of a desert.
Yes.
Okay. Perception
Making
check?
our yearly trek down there.
Perception check.
Yeah.
Can I aid him?
13, man.
Can I assist?
Are you adding to the conversation? Because I'm going to tell you right now, he rolled a nat 20, and I was going to have him have like a -4 on insight,
Oh,
but The
I mean,
nat
I was
20.
well. I said like we make our yearly trek down there.
sure, you can roll a deception as well. Or you can give him
Good luck.
advantage.
I'll give him advantage.
Okay.
That's what-
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he has a 16 with a nat 20. This is not an auto success.
Wow, bro! Come on,
goes-
man!
He
Are
goes.
you fucking kidding
Well, I
me?
would assume that if you were to travel down to Pine Tie, because and he like turns around and you see on the wall behind him is a big map, and he goes. So if you're saying right here is Pine
he's-
Tie, there's
he's
like a
smart as fuck.
river. There's like that's a lot of water there. You don't need a bunch of water skins, but if you want to buy them, feel free. It's more money for me.
Yeah, we'd love to buy him.
Yeah.
So it's not that he didn't believe that you were going to Pine Tie. He just didn't believe that you need a bunch of water to go to Pine Tie. Like he picked the wrong part of the sentence not to believe.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But he goes, you buy water
cool.
skins. How many water skins?
Probably get like two.
one.
So an extra for everybody.
An extra for
So
everyone.
7.
Yeah.
Seven.
Assuming
skin.
everyone already has one.
I'm hoping everyone already
mean,
has one.
Typically, everyone's like adventure kit or something comes with one, right?
Depends on what they started with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But nonetheless, I'd say all that runs you up about 2 gold.
All right.
It's a lot of basic stuff. So,
Yeah. I fork it over.
and he goes, 1, 2. Okay. Now, before you leave, as a little feedback survey, you've already told me the bandages should be near the healers kits. Is there anything else you think I should move around in the store? I'll take that as a
No.
no. Okay, have a
No.
good day.
I actually don't have my own water skin. So I will need. We will need 8 water skins.
It'll still be the 2 gold.
Okay.
Noah, you falling asleep, buddy?
No. What's your TikTok?
Oh. It's
This
like
scene
it's
doesn't
funny because
involve
the
me.
angle of your phone, your eyes looked completely closed.
You're gone.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I got my cat over here, dude. I'm content.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys leave Greg's granola store. Jin and Kelo, you guys get breakfast at the Hardened Pick. It's sausage, couple eggs, like no seasoning, but just
Nice.
like tossed in a pan, fried around, fucking mashed up. Like scrambled, but without the dairy and the stuff that
Yeah.
makes scrambled, just like almost like decimated fried eggs. Like just
Nice.
a mess of eggs. And then a couple pieces of toasted bread with nothing on them.
How you feeling, man? After all that travel.
I'm just disappointed. I thought that crew was better.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
I showed them exactly how to do something, and they're like, "No, we're gonna do it wrong."
Kilo is fucking hard as shit, dude.
That's pretty frustrating. That's frustrating. I don't blame you.
So I had to do all of it. Now I'm all sore. So
Kilo's hard as fuck.
I mean, I guess
bro.
it's a good thing we're resting. You
it's
know,
just
I'll be honest,
bad
I was a
day.
little stressed that we were resting, but I didn't realize that you'd worked yourself so hard.
yeah, I haven't done
I
anything
mean, you
like
were
that
building
for
perfectly.
quite a
You
while.
were building perfectly.
Yeah, I
Do you
tried.
miss like the woodworking aspect?
You know, it was kind of fun,
Yeah.
peaceful. Just kind of stuck in your own head all day, though. Kind of gets to you, but it was fun.
All right. Okay. Damn. I don't know what to say to that. Do you like just being in your own head?
No, it's a bad place. This is so dark.
Oh my
Anyways, where
God.
we going?
Jin will like be holding a fork. I was thinking we just kind of just check out some magic shops. I'm just curious what they got here. Maybe it'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm just more curious. You know, I've never seen a place like this. We got a day here anyways. Might as well just try to enjoy it, not be so stressed out about shit. You know,
We're
just-
here all day. When do we
it's
leave?
go- I don't know until Sticky gets back. Really.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Can
Can I also sell my leather?
Oh no, you're good.
We'll get back to them in a quick second. Greg
yeah.
would be like, I don't sell clothing. I don't know what I'd do with this. So I'm gonna say politely, no, thank you.
This is when you suggest to sell clothing.
Well, you could start selling clothing now.
But you can't really start with one piece of old used leather.
Well, I was.
Because,
Thanks.
like,
anyway.
if you were to sell that to, like, a leather worker, they could, like, spruce it up and make it all nice and usable again. But for me, I don't have that kind of experience or... You know.
Sure.
So... lightly decline.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
sorry. My bad.
For what? You didn't do anything bad. You were being a salesman. I just can't buy it right now. Maybe later you come back. Months from now, maybe I have a clothing empire.
Maybe.
Greg's Grenville
I wish you so.
Clothing.
Right.
Greg's.
Well, I wish you well.
You too. Have fun in Pai Yin Tai.
What? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Where you going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to Drew. Back to Kelo and Jin.
Sorry.
You're good.
That... Are you good, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just shaking off the morning stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Go find some
All right,
magic
okay.
shops or something.
Yeah. Okay. Jin is gonna, like, slowly
How much do
scoot
I
out
owe
of the
for this
chair.
meal?
For the two of you combined for the meal, it's like 5 silver.
I just threw you off so hard and it feels amazing.
This is what it's
He's
about,
kinda got
Drew.
his
This is what
hand
it's
in-
about.
He's
Oh
got his
shit.
hands in his pockets, walking next to you. He's like kind of like looking up at you, and then like kind of looking away. Do you smoke?
Not for a long time. But yeah, I could try again.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Yeah, give me
I'll
one.
hand him- Yeah. Dang, it looks really small in your hand. I feel bad. I
Tiny.
feel like I could just give you nothing.
I'm just barely pinching it with the tip of my
Yeah.
finger.
Jin will light it for you.
I
Yeah.
start hacking up a lung. It's so bad.
Sorry.
Not handling it well.
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't usually smoke unless I'm kind of stressed out. So why'd you stop smoking? Just curious.
It's just not good for you. I don't think it's a good idea.
You're not wrong. It's probably not best for our line of work.
You go into a fight, you start coughing or something, it just throws you off, and It's not
Yeah,
good.
it's all bad, man. Especially the stuff we got to do. You know, a lot of swinging, a lot of breathing. You know,
right.
a lot of heavy breathing.
Do we see any cool stores?
I mean, are you
do we-
guys
as
now
we're
going
walking-
to the market district?
Yeah, we're walking and talking.
Okay, cool. I need you, one of you two. I'm gonna say Kelo this time. I'm gonna need Kelo,
Yeah.
Ben, and Dreyll to roll D100s. Yeah, whose fault is that?
Ew.
Whose fault is that you're doing gross ass shit while we're playing the game?
32.
32.
Dude,
56.
I just wanted to make cookies.
Fucking used to be banana bread, now it's cookies. This dude's changing.
I don't have banana bread. I just came
I don't
off
know
the
you
other
He's just a
one.
baker, man. Get off him.
Kelo?
Oh, I didn't have the extension.
I can check the game log. A 10. I'm gonna say Ben and Valxis run into Jin and Kelo, but Dreyll is still off on his own. Well, with the second
guys.
Kelo roll, I'm gonna say Drell's in.
Oh, it
So
went
all
through the
5 of
first
you
time?
run into each other, huh?
It went through first time.
I went and checked D&D Beyond. It showed me the roll in D&D
Oh.
Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah, because I have a game log there that technically I could see. But
I see.
I'll count both of them. Fuck it.
Yay.
All of you run into each other as Jin and Kelo are entering the market district. Valxis and Ben come out of Greg's General Store, and Drell is just like head down, walking through the streets, coming back to give Sticky some muffins because she's the only one he knows where she is, and he sees the 4 of them standing out, and he's holding 2 boxes.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
I guess
cookies.
I'm carrying like 5 water skins. Valx is carrying the other 4.
We got these for you guys.
Oh,
And Sticky.
awesome.
For
I'm not thirsty.
none.
Well, you will be. You will be.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I would be.
Good
Yeah, later.
response.
Oh,
Later.
you know.
I think they meant
Sure.
for like the traveling.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Me and
Okay.
Kelo were gonna go check out just magic shops and just kind of see the city while we're here till I don't know, till Sticky's ready. Just check this out and then head back to her shop. I don't know.
I'll actually come with you because I need a refill on some components.
Well, hang on before everyone splits again, and Drell's gonna take out the pastries.
Oh, dessert. Okay.
Yeah, I got
Nice.
6 muffins and 8 donuts. Oh no, wait, no, 6 and 6. One box is just bigger than the other.
One box is not like the other one.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, this
What I
looks
got?
good. Thank you.
Yeah, I got 5 chocolate chip muffins and 1 red velvet.
Okay. Heck yeah. Looks okay. Looks good.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to get everyone breakfast and everyone
Cool,
was gone
that's
when I came
it.
back.
Yeah. I mean, me and Kelo got breakfast. Him and I were hanging out,
Oh,
having
you
having a
did?
breakfast and a smoke. It was a nice morning.
Oh,
Oh.
To the magic shops. To the magic shops.
You guys can spend some time looking for a magic shop, but you don't find one.
well, I'm going to Sticky. I gotta bring
Yeah, we
Sticky a donut or a muffin.
Okay, so you go to, well, I mean, I guess the closest magic shop would be Magic and Mex, which is the store that Sticky's working in, but it's more like magic mixed in with forged stuff.
I guess, yeah, that's where they'll go then.
But there's no
They
like
just want to kind of
dedicated
stuff.
magic shop in here. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be what this town's about. You know, they're more about technology than they are just straight up magic. But you go to Magic and Mex, the 4 of you, and you knock on the door. And Sticky, you are on roughly 24 hours of no sleep. You have never been this close to a forge for this amount of time. It is hot. You are tired, but you're pushing
He's
through. You guys are about
melted.
halfway done with this piece of machinery, and you're learning a lot about how to construct these things. I need you specifically, before you hear them knocking at the door, if you hear them knocking at the door, to 1, make a perception check to see if you hear them knocking at the door, and 2, I need you to roll me a dexterity check. Just flat dexterity. Okay. A couple times you nearly take off, a finger and accidentally give away your illusion. Where you're going to like hammer stuff down, or like you have to you accidentally do hit your hand and it does hurt, but as Sticky, the way Sticky is, there's no visible damage. And it was during times where her back was turned or something, or she didn't notice, or there was one time you definitely went to swing the hammer and you hit your hand and you recoiled with it, and she was like, oh, poor thing, come here, holds your hand and is confused. The owl head cocks to the side, and then she reaches forward underneath your arm.
Oh my gosh.
And then just turns away and goes back to work. As if she's just ignoring what she saw. But you guys knock on the door, no response. You guys are at the front door just knocking away.
Sticky, she knows!
I knock harder.
Okay, you knock harder. Make a performance check, Drew. An 18. It's loud. Sticky, you can make another perception check. This time at disadvantage. If you get past a 12 with disadvantage, you hear it. Okay, that's crazy. Sure, man. Whatever. Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So you even with your mic unmuted, you're silent somehow.
Now it's confusion.
We haven't heard you a single time the entire session.
Wait,
You have
hold
not made a
on.
sound. You have not made a
Are you
sound the whole night.
Are you joking? I heard the are
So
you
good.
joking?
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
You have not
What the
made
fuck?
a single sound the whole night.
Wait,
We
did
have
she
not
not know
heard
the
you a
entire
single
time?
time. I thought because you had your
How
mic muted in
tragic.
Discord for
She knew.
ages.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well maybe she just doesn't want to talk tonight. I just
Yeah.
noticed it was unmuted and you still weren't making sound. It's still quiet. We still don't hear you.
No, you're not making a single peep, dog.
Peep dog?
Peep dog.
Peep dog?
Yeah,
Peep dog.
it's Lil Peep and
I
Snoop
think
Dogg's
you mean-
child.
I think you mean Peep Bird.
Hi, B.
Hi.
B.
Welcome to
Live.
D&D.
I just want you to know that if your head was underneath the camera and you thought you were talking at any point, we never heard you.
Never.
Never.
Did you think we were just ignoring you?
No, I just thought I was spectacularly unfunny.
No!
I'm not landing any joke tonight.
Yeah, at one point I was like, I thought that was pretty good, but that's alright.
No, you've been silent the
Go fuck
whole
myself,
night. We
I
have
guess.
not heard you a single time. I thought it was we're not going to. Like she's trying to stay muted on purpose.
She's just gonna be. Well, I thought it was because it was you were just gonna be in RP. You weren't gonna talk until your character was
Showed up.
on
yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
And so I was
B,
like,
if it
okay.
helps, you are funny. We just haven't heard you be funny yet. Nice.
I've never
way to
heard
word
you
it.
be.
Oh!
That's hurtful.
Tonight. I meant tonight.
Damn, is that a Kansas City Chiefs jacket?
I
shirt
think it
thing?
is.
The correct
is.
team.
Damn,
Thank you.
New Zealand is really into Missouri football.
Fuck. Why do you have a?
College football.
We're talking about your
Taylor
your
Swift?
jacket shirt thing. Or is it a why the fact that you have a Kansas City Chiefs?
So I bought it secondhand from a random alleyway op shop,
Uh-huh.
secondhand store.
Hmm.
And I initially bought it because I was like, oh, it's like the rugby team, the Chiefs, because it's the exact same colors and everything. And so I was like, oh, cool. And then I put it on. Then literally one
Go
day,
KC.
I was walking through the city, and this one American woman stopped me and goes, "Oh my God, they just won. Are like, are you so stoked? And I was like,
Are you so
Crazy?
stoked?
What's crazy is I've never heard an American woman say, "Are you so stoked?" Did
Holy
you hear
shit.
that?
the Kansas City Chiefs won.
You had someone
Okay.
stop you and try to talk to
I
you?
don't
That's
know.
scary.
Did I be?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's Taylor
That's
Swift's
so
boyfriend's
sick.
team.
I'm pretty sure I responded saying I don't actually watch rugby, which I'm sure would have been really confusing to him.
Oh yeah, they've won what 3
Maybe
Super
they
Bowls
just
in a
thought
row?
like, oh, that's what they call football here.
They've won 3 Super Bowls in a row like, in American football. Like they're like
Yeah.
the best team in the world and have been since like the Patriots did the same thing 10 years ago. Yeah, it's a big deal. Like but it's Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team.
It's
I had
just
no
a simple
idea.
dynasty. It's
Dynasty.
Dang clue.
Anyways,
Good, I thought it was-
Sticky, we can hear you now.
Hi.
You with a 21
Is that a
perception.
Barbie
Like
sticker?
at first you didn't hear knocking, and then suddenly you just hear from Kelo on the front door. Kelo, you leave a dent in the front door.
nice.
That's terrifying, but also I was completely distracted by the fact that Noah was beauty influencing
Uh-huh.
fucking
A mermaid sticker?
mermaid
Oh,
stickers,
now it's
and-
worse.
Where are these from?
Now it's worse.
Are these from like a cereal box?
He
What's
just went
going
to,
on?
he just had a convention weekend. He gets
Oh,
free
okay.
shit
Hey,
all the
Bob.
time.
They're from a dentist.
Oh, never
a
mind. even worse.
dentist.
Any-
Did you ask for them? No,
Is this
no.
because you went to a
No,
dentist or
you
because there was a
asked
dentist
for-
at the convention?
Oh wait, no, I think Sarah got these actually from getting blood
It's
work done.
Spongy.
Yeah. She's not. She goes, yeah, in the background.
So she went to get blood work done, and they handed her a pile of child stickers.
Yes.
Damn. that's
Poggers.
That sounds like something that would happen to Anna. My Anna.
Okay. Anyways, Sticky, you hear the door very aggressively.
Yeah. Hold on.
That's
Oh
it.
my god.
Hey,
It's a good
exhaustion will make you
character.
sneeze. You
Yeah.
see Mira go, hey, don't sneeze on the creation. And you
Yeah.
see she
If
pulls
You
out a
fucking
rag and starts.
explode it. You'll set off the
Yeah,
nuke.
let's
She starts
think
like
about
rubbing
that.
the metal to clean off the sneeze, and then realizes there's nothing there, and is like,
Yeah. Don't look at me, bird lady.
"Do you say that in character?"
Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't
Imagine
say that in
though.
character.
Imagine though. That'd be crazy.
Don't look at
Don't
me,
look at me,
bird
bird
lady.
lady.
Yeah.
Man. Look, Sticky will kind of meander towards the door, and I just imagine her quite literally like that scene. Oh, this is gonna be so niche. I don't know if anybody here has seen the original Panty and Stocking, but there's this one bit where Stocking's kind of losing her mind a little bit. She opens the door, and it's like all dark and kind of broody, and she's like, "Eh." That's how I imagine. Just
Okay.
just looks fucked. Just like, hi.
Did you sleep last night?
Define sleep.
Your eyes closed and you lost consciousness for roughly 6 to 8 hours.
There was a night that was last.
Well, I mean, my eyes did close, and I think I lost consciousness, but I don't think it was for that long. I think I kind of fell asleep on my feet at one point, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm nearly done, so we can hopefully leave tomorrow, so we don't have to stay around, because I know you guys really want to go. How are you?
I love that her camera freezes sometimes. that how are you? Your face was so like stone, like no mouth movements or nothing.
How are you?
We're fine. We were just gonna go
I
explore
got
the
sleep,
city.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got sleep.
That's good. That's great. What was
Um,
that like?
That's good.
well,
Did anyone take
um,
any of Drell's donuts and muffins, by the way? Or are all 12 of them
yeah,
still
Jin
there?
would have took one.
I'll take the
took
red
one.
velvet.
Okay, Vouch is
Unless
taking
it
the
was-
red velvet muffin.
Unless that was specifically for someone else, Drell.
That's for Sticky.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Settle for chocolate chip.
Hey,
fucking
he looks
prima donna.
he looks at him and he goes, "Is there any blueberry in there? Any are there any blueberry muffins in there? Or are they all just
There is
they're
a
all just-
blueberry donut in the variety
just
box.
chocolate.
When he starts looking in the muffin box for a different
Sees
one of
sees
them.
5 identical muffins and then the single red velvet and goes, "Oh."
Mm.
Do you not like what he has to bring?
Did you not like what I picked out?
I'm just not a huge like chocolate for breakfast kind of guy.
Motherfucker,
Oh,
a red velvet
oh,
cake is a chocolate
oh.
cake with red dye.
Oh,
That's
my
what red velvet
bad.
is, you motherfucker.
My bad.
Not only chocolate, it's double chocolate.
What
Yeah, it's
Wait, is this
extra
something that
chocolate.
Cubs knows
God.
and is lying about? Like, is it a character detail that you don't know this, or did Cubs the person in real life not know that red velvet cake was just double chocolate but
No,
dyed red?
No, I for some reason I did know that. I forgot. I was like, yeah, red velvet cake, and I was like, and then chocolate. I was like, I don't want chocolate. And you were all like, guys, and I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, no, red velvet
Oh,
is
wait.
more chocolate than a
Yeah,
chocolate.
it's-
chocolate chip muffin is mostly just normal batter with some chocolate chips mixed
Some
in it.
chocolate shit. Yeah.
If anything,
Mhm.
it's half chocolate.
He doesn't want it.
No, but there is a blueberry donut in the donuts box.
I'll take the fucking blueberry donut.
Oh, okay. And Drell will switch boxes. He'll go like,
You don't have a table to put the bag on,
no.
and not in the streets.
Oh shit.
You were walking with
I'll
the boxes,
hold-
you said.
You're walking with them out.
Like, did you
Yep.
walk with them? Did you take them back out while you were on the side? Like, you took them back out when you were asking them about the stuff. Did you
Yeah.
take both boxes out, or did you only take one?
I took both out.
Right. So he just puts one on top of the other, and then goes, "Oh, no muffins.
Yeah.
Okay," switches them without having to put them back in the bag.
Yeah.
So you got a blueberry donut. Then the whole thing with the door happens. Door opens. Sticky tired. Hasn't slept really. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Drell has pastries.
Yeah, I got these for breakfast.
He thought about
Yes,
you.
please. What kind?
Here, I got this one specifically for you, Sticky, and I give her the red velvet.
Oh my god, Sticky's going to almost cry with joy.
Okay.
She's so tired.
Just look at her like she's almost on the verge of tears, and then she'll just hug Drell and be like, "Thank you."
Hey, you're so welcome. I know you've been working hard in here.
Appreciate it.
I know you've been working so hard in here.
Are you being attacked right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Raylan's a demon.
Same. And I'm gonna turn and be like,
Oh, what are you guys gonna do for the rest of the day? Cause I'm gonna be in here. I'm gonna be in here.
Well, I think this is where we're gonna be for a little bit too. We were just gonna check out some stuff, see what
Yeah,
this place got to sell, see what
Check
was
out the
magical. but-
city.
Yeah, this seems like
See the
kind
sight.
of all the cool tech stuff.
Love how Drell's talking about here as in like the entire city, and Hida's talking about here, or Jin's talking about here as in this building where we could purchase things.
He just wants to peek his head into things. He hasn't seen it. so he's
You like take a peek past, she runs out to hug Drell. You like take a peek into the store, and you see that it's mostly just like pieces of metal everywhere. Like people go here to like buy cogwheels and like gears and levers and screws and nuts and bolts and maybe some of those magical crystals, but those aren't on display. And then you see, like, in the back with her arms crossed is Mira, the owlin, with her head turned, just watching this interaction from the door.
Whoa.
Store's closed!
I know.
You're. Holy shit! You're an owlin.
I am? You've
Yeah,
met one before.
We have
Yes.
where?
With the Leonin, both of them guarding the entrance into the black market under the river between the Dythornian
you're
Kingdom and the
right.
Winterlight Empire.
It's the
Right,
we
right.
have.
That was a snow white owl. This one is sort of like white
Yeah.
and brown.
Tawny.
Yeah.
Wow. You're like the second one I've met. This is. Sorry, that was really rude. This place is interesting. Jin is just kind of like looking around.
You
poking
see
his
her
head
eyes
into stuff.
squint and then go wide, and then squint and then go wide. And you're the first you I've met.
Jin will turn
I
back
like
with a
it.
smirk. Thank you. So it's just a bunch of like loose metal. Is that like what's in here?
No, many things. It's not rare for an angel folk to come in, though.
Oh yeah, we don't gotta address all of that. Huh? We don't.
Yeah, what?
Huh?
It's
The Asimar! Angel folk!
It's
What?
all good.
I love that
Huh?
Boo's camera froze on her surprise
Yeah.
face for a second, like she was that stunned.
Wait, who's an Asimar?
Him! And she points
Me.
directly at Jin.
What's an ASMR?
Angel folk!
I don't even think I knew this.
Oh.
I don't think any of you knew it.
I mean, they can like fly.
You're
Homie just got dogs from going shopping.
Valxis, make an Arcana check.
Homie just
13.
had Corey
His
went,
like
"Go
radiation
fucking
stuff that he's,
shit
or
up
like
this
the
time."
radiating radiant energy thing, like the fucking glowing he's been doing in combat, you thought was kind of blood magic-y, but now that you really think about it, you're like, oh, and you're like, that's why you're so pale.
Oh,
We spent so much
see,
time
I thought
in
you
the
just didn't go
sun,
on
but
the
it doesn't
sun.
make sense. You know?
You thought I didn't go
Huh.
on the sun.
Well, I thought
grew
you
up
just had like
hunting.
SPF like 1000.
No, I grew up like hunting, man. I would be outside. I was like a
Wait.
mercenary for a while.
Wait, so are your parents angels too?
I'm
I don't think I
gonna figure it out.
understand.
No,
I didn't even know that
that's.
anyway.
I mean, look at him.
Okay.
I look at him.
We'll
Yes,
talk about
looks
that back
like
at the. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. I thought y'all
Ah.
picked it up, but it's
Sticky,
we'll talk
come
about
here.
it
What?
later.
Okay.
You run over, and she like kneels down, but in the way that like a bird would sit on its eggs, like she's back on her, like fully sitting, her legs disappear, and you see she goes, if you see his face very pale and those eyes have a special glow to them, has he ever done anything that's, I don't know, sprouting wings or glowing golden
Bro,
energy?
you can fly this whole time?
No, I can't fly.
You've seen the glowing energy surge thing, like he glow when in combat he glows and it hurts.
I just get really fucking pissed.
Oh yeah, didn't he accidentally touch myself? I don't remember.
If you get close to him, you take radiant damage. Like it's basically like he's exuding an energy, a golden like celestial energy that burns.
Yeah, one time it kind of went all like.
And then she'll point at like one of the crystals and then make like a sort of glowing motion.
Ah,
Oh, with
A tribe of Scourge.
What is that?
That's the glowy thing. He doesn't have wings, but he can glow.
What the fuck?
She's basically telling her that he's a Scourge Asimar, and the entire thing behind Scourge Asimar is the ability to glow radiant energy and withstand radiant energy. They don't get wings.
Man, that
I
sounds
wanted it
kind of
so
lame.
bad.
Not for.
Drell, say that out loud.
No,
Oh.
this is out of character. I don't know what the fuck radiant is.
Out of character, you don't know what radiant
if
is?
you want to know, radiant energy is like one of the rarest like damage immunities.
There's listen. There's necrotic energy, which is like the energy of death and darkness, and then there's radiant energy, which
So-
is light. You know, and he's been
So-
resistant to light, resistant to radiant damage. He's been the fucking the dragon
I'm
you
resistant
fought
to
at
necrotic
his
and radiant.
the dragon you fought at his home, the one you guys tore the elemental plane of air, did a blast of glowing radiant light that nearly melted you guys.
It's hard to be resistant to radiant. It's hard.
But
I'm-
yes,
but
his
he's
parents were
resistant to
also
necrotic
Asimar.
and
That
radiant.
entire tribe was Asimar.
Yeah.
The idea is that they were Inocaris's chosen people. They were they were created by and led by him.
it just. I think my
Oh,
brain.
are we
went
so
right-
dumb?
My brain
Did
went
you
to-
guys
I thought you
actually
guys
not
knew
know
this.
this the entire
No.
campaign?
I
I
remember
didn't think that.
conversation.
The
I don't
reason I
remember.
heard
Where
bring it up,
Jin
I thought
goes,
maybe
"I'm
Oh
from
B
my
didn't
god!
know. I thought
Stop
maybe
screaming.
I thought maybe B didn't know, but I thought the reason I said it just now is because I thought the rest of you knew this already.
No.
I'm not- I don't remember.
an
I knew this or
clue.
not.
I
Because we
thought
had
they
a conversation
knew.
at Pie and Tie. Yeah, I thought we did because we had a conversation at Pie and Tie where Jin was like, "All right, so like I'm from like a place that like cannot be talked about."
The reason I dropped it so
too.
casually just now is because I thought you guys knew already.
Holy
Now I feel a little bad.
Just ruined
No,
his
I kind of
whole-
like it. It's kind of funny.
just ruined his whole
Yeah, just a random
backstory.
NPC just
Kinda
tells
good.
us something. I was like, huh? Huh.
It's just. I think my brain went to radiation, and I was like,
no, it's not nuclear energy. It's radiant light, like a
like homie's
Jin
getting
just turns around.
chemo.
I'm touched. I thought you guys knew.
It's like the power of light.
You guys just thought I could do that?
I mean, I expected it from
I
the
don't-
like, I don't know. The blood stuff is like,
I don't know if it really is.
We don't gotta talk about the blood stuff.
Blood stuff?
okay, just because you like it, just because you like you're weird, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little blood tears coming from his eyes.
I thought that was a tattoo.
It is.
No, this is a
It just-
tattoo, and I'll show her the snake.
Jin will also
Whoa.
You were gonna show
pull down his scarf.
She walks up to Drell specifically and holds your arm out because it's on your bicep, right? Like it's on your yeah. She holds your arm out. How did you get it underneath the gemmed scales?
Oh, it took a lot of work.
She's fascinated because the idea is you got the tattoo before you transformed, so it just became
Yeah.
part of your skin underneath
Yeah,
the
it's
scales.
Sick as fuck.
I am just.
I always
basically-
forget that Jin has a fucking full-blown viper tattoo up his fucking neck and up to his face.
Just right here.
Because you guys are you guys had one dream and you guys,
Yeah.
V's up, we're gonna get fucking
V's
snake
up.
tattoos on our necks.
was
Homie, why I
was
feel like we're
Sticky,
still
you
missing
missed
something
early game
about
Jin.
that.
The dude was a bro in the way that you cannot imagine. Like, he was a frat boy in a way,
Understanding.
like, it was, like, they had
He's just a
one
mercenary. He
nightmare.
just go around, drink, you just fight, you just lock in for
They had,
jobs.
they
We
had
had some
one
good
nightmare
times,
with a
man.
gigantic demon snake that was trying to consume them in their sleep. And then the next day he went, guys, to solidify this experience, let's all get viper tattoos. V's up, baby. V's up.
And everybody in the party went no,
And the
except for
drum's
Jin.
like, hell yeah, V's up, baby. And
Yeah,
they went and
Drell.
got the tattoos.
Yeah,
They're like,
man.
they go, guys, we'll go first. You'll see. Once we get them, you'll want them. And then they got the tattoos and then went, okay, guys, your turn. And they went, no.
No.
So Drell's has
That's
been
also where
hidden
we learned
because
about
he got it.
tattoos.
He got it when he was an orc, so it's underneath the sapphire scales he has. And Jin's is just fucking right up his neck, just
Neck
right
to
there,
lower
just a
chin, just
fucking
here.
giant viper. V's up, the Viper Gang.
Dude, people probably think we're like evil.
I probably think he's evil. He's got blood tattoos down his eyes and a giant viper on his neck, and he wears all black and red.
Dude, you look so
Yeah.
cool.
And a giant
He's got a
katana.
creepy. He's got a creepy like his face is very feminine. He's just kind of he's supposed to be
His
kind of like,
face is
creepy.
very
Yeah, he's
feminine.
supposed to be very like feminine. He's got like crazy bangs.
Fucking Drew.
It's a good-
Drew goes, I'm
good body
saving
count.
up for my
So
other
funny.
sleeve. Meanwhile, the first one is like a mark of the lich crawling up his arm that he can't get rid of.
Fucking kid. Or maybe your party's actually stupid, but like
This was stuff that happened in like the first 15 sessions.
It was sick. It was sick.
It was
So,
sick.
It was a rough time back then.
Yeah. I'm curious. What do you make here? Like I know you guys are making the thing.
All sorts of things. Things that the creator once made.
Sticky's going to suddenly like almost try to hide it, but will like stiffen up slightly and then be like, "Now is my time." She's gonna try out and be like,
I mean, the door to the forge is still open.
But well, I better get back to it, guys.
All right.
I'll be in
let's
a
go walk
moment.
around in.
Thanks for
Yeah.
thanks for the red velvet. Drell, I appreciate it. It was nice you guys came by, but I gotta get this done so we can get out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, okay, bye.
I'm just gonna have her run into the back room.
Is this what it's gonna be like to have
Huh.
kids?
Yeah.
She's not a child.
No, she's. Yeah, no, she's not a child. You're right. Sorry.
Don't worry, Franklin's making the banana bread for you.
I know he is.
He's putting in the work right now.
He's always putting
So
in
the
the
Giving
work.
his life away.
Oh,
you
you
make
interrupted
everything
him.
the create.
Oh, there he goes.
Aw.
Oh. So you make the things like the creator made. Who's the creator?
Oh.
All right. What do you normally make from them?
Well, we made the guards, we made the horses, we made all sorts of gadgets that get sent back to Chrisfell.
What kind? Ooh. Okay. What kind of gadgets you got? I mean, what's your most commonly sold gadget here?
Yeah, we don't really make a lot of things more than once because a lot of them are just experimentation, and he doesn't really like using them more than once.
What kind of experimentational stuff you got right now?
It all gets sent back to the creator. I don't know.
You don't
We have the
keep any of it,
blueprints.
even-
We have all the blueprints. He leaves those with us sometimes. He goes behind the counter and just like lifts up a bunch, like a stack of rolled up scrolls.
Whoa. Jin will kind of like just start sifting through them.
This one is for a bubble blower. This one is for, she opens it. Sit back around. I don't
Another
remember
bubble
what
blower.
This one actually did.
Can I
Rolls
look
it
at
up and then puts it away. Pulls out another one.
Well, let me.
Oh, this was
Can
the
I see
standard
it?
structure for the mechs. And she holds it out, and you see like a full blueprint breakdown of the mechs you've seen out in the streets.
Whoa! Holy shit! Dude, this is. So then, how do you get him to like stay alive? What is?
She reaches down and pulls out like a little box, unlocks it, and opens it, and you see in the center one of those amber crystals.
Where do you get these crystals?
From the mines.
Oh, okay. Oh, from the Battleforge range.
Well, not from the people of the range, but from the mountains
like-
themselves, yes. From the mine
Oh,
that we, or the, well, people from here risk their lives going to every day.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Crosses
these are
state,
just only
country lines. It is dangerous. Bird folk and land folk alike. But we're almost finished. It'll take another day.
Okay. All right. Thank you for showing me this stuff.
Sticky will be what?
Sticky's just listening from near the door.
Got any cool swords I can look at? I'm not really interested in buying. I just
I've
kinda wanna
never
see what
made a
it's made of.
sword. Unless it was attached to a body.
Make them attached to a body. Oh.
And you make a mech. Attach a sword to its body.
Oh, I wonder if you could make like a hidden blade.
That's what
that
I'm
was, like,
talking
attached
about.
to someone's gauntlet.
Well,
Oh, like
I've been inside something's arm. One of the mech's arms. Look, see? And she takes the blueprint that she just handed over to you and points, and you see, like, there's a retractable, like, fucking full-length blade that goes into the arm of the mech and comes out and is used as a sword by the mech if need be.
dang. You think you can make something for people to wear, or just? Only
I
for men?
could. I'd have to design the blueprint and go through a lot of experimentation. Might take a while.
Interesting. Does any of this stuff look like Drell's gauntlet?
Are you asking me as the DM?
Yeah.
Nothing that she's pulled out and showed you so far. I mean, she's got a whole fucking shelf of scrolls.
Does Drell's gauntlet look like it came from here? I'm guessing then.
The pauldron itself looks like it utilizes the same type of amber energy. So there's probably a crystal in it, but whether or not it was designed here is unknown.
Gotcha.
Who knows? Could have been sold by the creator.
Interesting. Well, thank
Which
you. This is
Drell,
really cool.
Drell, you've picked up on the creator's clockwork because you were with Sticky the first time she came in here.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Duh.
No one else has. Everyone else just keeps
Yeah.
like you just keep hearing her say the creator.
I'm not telling nobody.
Creator.
Creator. Yeah.
You guys are the aliens in Toy Story.
The
The
claw.
claw.
Yay!
I'm so glad there's only 3 brain cells in this group.
I
And
need a
2
new-
of
I need a
them
new
work
smart
very
player.
hard.
I gotta bring in another player and have them be the smart player.
Man, this is
No.
crazy,
No,
man. This kind of
Sticky's technically the smart character right now. Her intelligence
Yeah.
is super high.
That's true.
Yeah, my Jin's intelligence is only 14.
Yeah, mine's a 6.
He ain't smart.
He ain't
The
smart.
thing
He
is
ain't
that
smart.
she's actually
I got
really,
14.
really fucking smart. She just doesn't know anything about the world.
Right,
That's
wisdom
all.
is common sense and intelligence is book smarts. You have a ton of book smarts, you just have no fucking understanding of people and common sense.
Yeah, me too.
It's really funny how high my charisma is. Like, I really should be the face.
Yeah, but so is
But
Valxis.
that's Valxis's
my
job.
charisma's 15.
You both have high charisma.
I think I've
So does Mary. Mary's also a charisma
It's just
character.
I
All of you
forget
have high charisma.
how high it is.
You aren't gonna believe this. Jin's charisma is a negative point.
Same with me,
Whoa.
dude. I'm a negative
But
too.
But here's the thing, like my charisma is so high, but the 2 of my highest fucking skills are not charisma based. So I don't know.
Your charisma, Valxis' charisma, and Mary's charisma are identical.
Yeah.
But you all
Man.
appeal to a different type of need for charisma.
That's true.
Jeez, I kind of got some ideas looking at stuff. Maybe I should make Sticky make me something to hunt. This is
Make
cool.
Sticky make. 1 second.
I was gonna say, Sticky has
Make?
a sword in her gauntlet.
Yeah.
That
Like,
goes
hey, make me
shing.
this.
Yeah,
Is it ask her to make me something?
Please.
you'll have to ask
Please?
her.
Okay. Yeah, please. Please, Sticky. Oh, man, that sounds weird. Please, Sticky.
Please,
Sticky, would you please make me
Sticky,
this
please.
item?
I
I
don't feel
have
like Sticky
sold.
would even listen to please. I think Sticky would just be fine with, hey, make me this. But, right? Right?
Right.
Just,
Hello?
walking around the-
She'd be like,
What type of
"Make me one."
Alabama voter are you? Like,
Homie goes, what kind of Alabama voter are you?
No, but like, can you make this for me? Not like, not. I don't.
that's better than make this for me.
I don't know. Sounds pretty Alabama to me.
Or just like a, hey, Sticky, would you be able to make this for me? Not,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
Sticky,
that's right.
make this for me.
Make this or else.
Well, I mean, while we're in, it just feels like just make it. It's just a time of crisis. You just do.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You guys want anything here? I mean, is there components for you, Ben? 'Cause this is mostly like.
They don't have like components. It's a bunch of metal pieces.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not
there
a magic
lodestones?
shop. Huh?
Are there lodestones?
That would be something she carries, yeah.
Could I go pick up a few of those?
Hey, yo.
Okay, make it quick. Store's supposed to be closed today. We're doing work.
I'll just get. I have 8 in my inventory, but I've used spells. I haven't been keeping track of it. But.
Okay.
So.
Oh, dude, I wonder if they got anything where like we can wear it and we can communicate with each other from afar.
To be fair, AJ, you use a spellcasting focus, correct?
Yeah.
You don't need components physically unless they cost money. If you use a spellcasting focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The free components come from a component. Well, I also have a component pouch. I just like having them.
True. I mean, I understand.
I
I'm just saying, like
having them.
a wizard without a spellcasting focus could still cast spells using entirely components. But if you have a spellcasting focus, any free components just don't need to be used.
Yeah.
You're leaning in
I just
real
like
close
having
there,
them.
Cubs. What's going on?
I'm gonna go piss.
Thanks.
Yo, he's a piss baby.
He's
Yeah, we know.
pissing.
I
How many
guess
lodestones are you buying?
like 8.
Okay, it's about a gold.
I'll give her a gold.
Okay, anything else from you guys before she goes back to work?
Excuse me? Do you have like... Oh, this is just a crazy idea. I don't know what it would be, but like if you were to wear a headband, but that headband is linked to other headbands, so you could talk to each other from afar.
I do not
Like
know
a-
how to
oh,
create
like a
things with
headset.
telepathic conversation, no.
Oh no, that's. Okay,
I mean,
don't
we
know
could
how that
work
works
on
either.
designing it. It could take a few years. That's a
I think if
science
you
we have
take,
not
like,
figured
a-
out.
Piece of metal, and then you like fold it into a funnel, and you speak into the small end.
Then we'd be. Okay. Oh no, it's just food for thought. I'm just thinking of things.
You could attach a
Jin is just
can
kind of
to
walking
string
around.
and carry one side of the can.
Yeah, but the string
Yeah,
has to
just
be
see that
taut. It doesn't
string,
really work
yeah.
that well.
I'll think about
Yeah.
it. They don't have it.
Yeah.
I do know that in the bigger cities, they do sell things like earrings that can have long-range communication.
Earrings?
Ooh.
Not telepathic, but transmit communication.
How are they not telepathic then?
Because you don't speak in your head, you have to speak out loud.
Oh.
I hope this
Oh.
universe has the snail phones from One Piece.
Seriously. Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm good here, guys. You guys want anything? I just wanted to poke my head in and just see.
Why are you buying?
No, I don't have anything to buy. I just kind of want to check out the town. There's a bunch of fancy technology, man.
Oh, I'll walk
I've
to
got
town
this
with
old
you.
sword.
You kind of find this is a place of rejects and making stuff and shipping it out. That they're not really like, no one here is
Old stuff.
collecting magical stuff to sell, you know? Because they're trying to bring as little attention to themselves as possible.
They're not. That's crazy.
What do you mean?
They're doing a good job for it, I guess.
Yeah, you had no idea.
Yeah, this is cool. This is interesting. This is just kind of like very commerce.
They're very self-sustaining.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff does not leave here unless it's going, quote, to the creator, or else you'd be seeing mech guards in every city in the country.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
You get that from the
Ben,
pisser there,
Kelo,
Cubs?
Vaxus, you guys want to do anything?
I
Or
did.
are you guys ready to
Nice.
move on?
I keep it in my toilet.
I'm good.
All right.
Anything specific you guys are doing with the rest of your day besides just wandering around? Or are you just burning a day so Sticky can be done?
We're just wandering around. Jin was gonna ask Kelo about
Go for it.
what's his name? It's escaping me. He was always trying to just stir up shit with Jin. He's got a dog. He's got the comfort pup.
Henry.
Henry, thank you.
How'd you forget him?
I'm hurt that you
I
forgot
didn't
Henry.
mean to, but I like Henry too. I just don't know why Henry wasn't coming top of mind. It was like I kept thinking of the group name too. I was like, what was it? Hey, I got a question, Kelo. Was Henry always kind of like competitive?
It depends on what it was. He's a lazy motherfucker, so it just you got to challenge him.
That's
And
Really
guess who
challenge.
fucking challenged him?
Yeah, I used to stir up a lot of shit with Henry. Like a lot. Like an insane amount.
Yeah, how'd that go?
He has a lot of magic, and I would have to one by one. It's oh god.
He's a tough dude. He's a tough dude. Always has been.
Yeah, no,
And he doesn't look like it. That's for sure.
It's just when you have something that can hit that many, you're just likely to get more. Did you ever beat Henry?
Did I? I don't know.
I mean, would you have ever challenged him to come? The idea is that Jin is talking about, like, in a fight going, like, counting who got
no,
more guys.
I don't think I'd.
I don't think
I don't think
Kelo
I'd
was
do that.
about that life. Because back then, you
Nah.
weren't even a barbarian.
Nope.
What?
Pretty sure I've also mentioned that. It's just something that's been forgotten.
Yeah.
This is the session of things you guys are remembering a year later.
True.
But yeah, so back then you wouldn't have challenged him. I mean, even then, even if you were a barbarian in a rage, you wouldn't challenge hard, but you weren't there to challenge. You were there to complete a mission. Like, you weren't the competitive one in the group with Henry. There was a competitive one in the group, but that's up to you whether or not you want to talk about them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll keep that out.
But yeah, he says that he wasn't competitive with Henry. They didn't like challenge each other.
Did you like traveling with Henry? He was pretty cool. Aside from like our thing, he was pretty cool.
He's cool. He's a bit of a goofball though.
Oh yeah. Was he always broke?
Yeah. To put it lightly, yeah.
Damn.
Deception check.
You mean insight?
That one.
Drew, you can make either deception or persuasion. Just roll a d20 and add a number, and then tell me in DMs which it was.
Ooh, I'll roll a real d20. That What the hell?
I'm gonna see it through.
And tell me which it is, Drew.
You can DM.
In DMs, don't say it all.
Yeah.
Or dude, for fun.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you believe him.
The natural 20?
You believe him.
Did he also get a natural 20?
You believe him.
Man, dude.
That could either mean that he rolled something higher than you on a deception, or that he was persuading and you believe him because he's telling the truth. You believe him.
I don't know if I believe you, Corey. Motherfucker's always.
Why wouldn't you
pulling
believe me?
something. Why wouldn't I believe you?
You would have had to have rolled a nat 20. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah?
Well, that's pretty cool. Dang.
What were you investigating? The fact that he's always been broke?
Yeah, I'm just curious if Henry was just always broke.
Yeah, I'm saying, is that what Dreyll was inciting? Was the fact that yes, he's
Yeah,
always been broke? Okay.
It just sounded too good to be true. I really did fucking believe it.
You really didn't believe Henry would be always broke? Always
No.
sounded like his debt was just like insurmountable. Like it was just like this ever revolving mound of debt.
I figured like he must have been up at some point.
Anyways, Jin, anything else in this conversation?
I lost the train of thought of it, but
Henry, was he always broke?
yeah.
Kelo said yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is where I was going. So have you like always kind of done like just grand things? You know, not trying to like bring up your stuff again, but like this feels like you've seen like a lot of big stuff. I mean, like before this, like all I saw was like a bunch of were rats taking over a town that I helped out. It's not like quite the same.
I don't know. It's all just work, really. I mean, there was a few years where I just kind of did boring things like guarding stores and I don't know, just odd jobs by myself. Other than that, and I don't know, it's just work. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Out of
And
character,
how'd
I
you-
am downplaying the fuck out of it.
Okay.
Hold on. They didn't roll any. Drew, shh.
He is lying.
Yeah, I'm
He is
Zerka. They don't know
lying.
that shit.
Yeah, but don't tell them as character, as people outside of character. Don't let them know that.
No.
Never let them
Hey, Drew.
know.
No matter.
Hey, Drew, what did you roll?
They're
Oh.
gonna know.
Don't tell them.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
What number did you get, Drew?
Well, did you ever hear like the Legion?
Corey, you know what's funny?
What?
I don't even know what I did.
What do you mean you don't know what you did?
I don't know shit.
You said
I
you
have,
were
like, no
downplaying. I'm
backstory,
saying
dude.
you saying you were downplaying it out loud is you telling the other players that you're
I have
downplaying
like
it.
no backstory.
You have a ton of
I
it. You have
could've-
more backstory
This
than
is-
most of the people
I could've-
here.
I could have
Me
been
and
doing
Drew are-
nothing for fucking
Me
50
and
years
Drew
or some
are
shit.
literally the same person.
You had
Every
more
fucking
backstory
time.
than most people here.
I don't believe you.
You have
Every
way
fucking
more than
time.
fucking Valxis.
Yeah, he's just a rich kid.
Guys, I lost.
That's
I
true.
lost-
He is. He is just a rich kid.
Rich kid flying around and
B and I
playing
made
his
up
little lute.
hers in like a voice chat. We didn't even write that shit down.
Yeah, and I still don't know mine.
Yes, you do. Yours is documented.
Yeah, I'm just a rich kid with mommy issues.
Yeah, you are.
That's
Aren't we
true.
all?
Aren't we all?
No, I think I have daddy issues. And I'm not rich.
Why, Corey? Why do you have daddy issues?
Because he's dead.
It's hard to have issues with someone that's not alive.
No, but it's
No,
not
we've gone
issues
off
with him.
track
It's issues
so much tonight.
because he's dead.
I knew where it was going. That's why I just had to.
Yeah, he wanted me to say it out loud. He was like, I'm going to be evil and make Corey talk about his dead dad out loud.
Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Did your dad work in construction, Corey?
No.
Oh.
He was a math teacher.
I don't know why I thought he worked in construction.
Nope. He won a bunch of post-mortem awards for being a teacher.
It's really not funny, but like.
Whatever gets you through it, Noah, it's fine. Jin and Drell, anything? Jin and Kelo, anything else?
Okay, you just
No.
all right. You did a lot of nothing and ended up
Before
there.
the group, he's saying before he was in the group that he was in, that
Yeah.
that you guys know were sent off to fight the Lich. He did a lot of just like odd jobs of standing guard in places or guarding caravans or, you know, basic mercenary business.
You ever hear the Legion?
No. I know you're about to ask.
No.
I'm gonna be
rolled
honest.
with the Legion.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I know what the fuck he is talking about right now.
I don't know. I haven't written down my notes.
The Legion?
I have this written down from you yet.
The
6 years
Legion.
ago, joined the Legion under Breck.
Oh,
Hunted
that was the name of
and
your
left
merc
the
group.
were-rat.
Got it. I forgot that's the name of your
Small
merc group.
little
We haven't
vanilla
addressed that shit since like
conversation.
session 20. It's been a
Yeah,
long
no,
time.
I know.
No,
I
you've
just
never,
wrote-
Kelo,
yeah,
you've never heard of the
shoot
Legion.
shit.
I can't take this group seriously right now.
Dude, I
Yeah.
forgot. That was something that literally has
Yeah.
never been addressed in
It
Jin's
came up,
story,
like, in
and
a
I
short thing,
completely
wrote it down,
forgot.
and I was just like,
I just like that Corey goes, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, dude, it's been years. Literally
It's
3
been years.
years.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he's never heard of the Legion.
AJ, those are so tiny.
Yeah, Jin is just making conversation while we're
Okay.
walking around.
I mean, if you guys don't want to, if you guys want to just move on the rest of the day, we can move on the rest of the day. But the problem is that B's gone now. So
oh, Jin will elbow Drell. Hey, you had the night to think about it, you know.
Well, she wasn't
You know.
there this morning.
No, dude, everyone around saw the thing, man. Everyone was there when.
What?
What do you mean, what? We were all standing next to you when you made eye contact. You don't want to tell the rest of the guys?
you're saying this just in front of everyone else? Or are you talking in Draconic?
Jin is talking in Draconic.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can anyone else speak Draconic?
Yes. I do.
Yeah.
I knew
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
knew he did it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remembered it. Ben has like a deep, deep list of languages.
I'm just checking to see if anyone else does.
It's 2.
Okay. Yeah, it's
That's
only
deep.
2. It's only 2.
I thought it was.
Other than common.
Yeah, other than common, he only speaks 2 others. But Ben, you
Oh, yeah.
without, I don't know if you want to interject or even make it known that you hear them, but you understand everything they're saying. Conversation.
No, I just listen.
I mean,
Is that
well,
fairy bread?
No.
I like how
Do you see the
fro-
sprinkles?
It froze in.
Do you see sprinkles? That's not fairy bread.
Oh my
It's
God.
blurry.
It just looks like peanut butter, but she hates peanut butter.
Is that butter? It's just butter?
Yeah, that's just melted butter on
I
toast.
can't believe it's
Oh,
just
it's just
butter.
toast. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
toast with melted butter.
oh.
That is not peanut butter is way
I
darker.
love how she has to quietly eat this while everyone picks at what she's eating. Just puts it on her.
Anyways, continue your conversation, Drell and Jin.
I'm sorry.
You gonna tell him, man?
No, I wasn't planning on telling the others. I was gonna go talk to her soon. She just wasn't there this morning.
Why don't you ask the advice from everybody else, man? We were all there, and you pulled me into your room in front of everybody else too.
Yeah, but like you kind of know more than they do.
How's everybody ever gonna know if you don't open up?
I don't know. It's not really any of their business, really.
I know, but we all might die together, so it doesn't hurt to know each other.
So like, so what? I just like go, hear ye, let me trauma dump.
No, it doesn't have to be like that, but just be like, hey, I knew that girl, and you know, there's a bit of history there. And if they ask or care to ask, then you just share more.
I mean, there's not really history there.
How are you gonna say there's not history there with her? What's the situation you have?
First says there's not history there. Grew up his entire life with this girl and her dad, and then killed her dad and left. And is like, there's no history there. What do you mean?
You know, Valxis. I've heard from people that typically, when people are having conversations in another language and they're like in a group, that typically like in a family dynamic, like the parents will have a conversation in their native language that they haven't taught to the child. Like they've immigrated to this country or a different country and they're speaking a different language and they haven't taught their child that language. They speak in a language to talk about some, you know, issue that they're having and the child doesn't understand. And it creates this weird dynamic where the child is experiencing a traumatic event, but not understanding what it is, and it's not a good situation.
So Voxus, right now what he's saying is that you, Kelo, and him are being traumatized by the fact that Jin and Drell are talking in a language you don't understand.
I don't know if traumatized is the right word there, but
Yeah, what's a little bit more?
Jin will look over at Kelo.
bro.
What is happening?
But yeah, I do feel a little left out.
Jin will
As
throw
my-
a harder elbow. Come on, man. Now that's in common.
Where the fuck are we? Just in the middle
Just
of
wandering
the
the
street?
streets, dude. Just unless you guys told me you were going somewhere specific, you were wandering around looking at stuff.
Look, I don't really think this is the place to talk about it. I'll say that in common.
Okay, then. We'll we
Okay.
can go back to the rooms.
Or we can
Or
just go
tavern.
sit in a table somewhere.
It's getting close to dinner. I'm down.
It's like,
Sticky, make me an Arcana check, please.
Sure, I will.
Very interesting to
fine.
not hear the words when you just say so confidently, "Okay, baby."
Bro.
Fucking like it's almost like she enunciated with her mouth to make it more obvious. She was like,
I'm gonna take care of
that
you right
look
now.
at the camera.
"Okay."
oh, did you roll low? Oh my god. Oh my
Bro.
god. Please tell me you blow up in your.
Oh.
Please tell me your workshop just blow. We just hear an explosion across town.
From 2 net 20s on a disadvantage to a +8 on Arcana. No.
Karma.
Do I see smoke in the
Oh
distance?
my god.
Make a perception check.
Do I hear anything go off?
Make a perception check.
Can I make a
Let's
perception
go.
check?
I'll give it to 2 of you specifically.
Oh, dude, baby.
Yours is at advantage because
Big ol' ears.
yeah,
ears.
because you're listening.
But ears.
Drell, you don't hear anything. Kelo, you hear a very muffled in the distance, and you almost feel like you feel the ground shake a little bit.
I ignore it.
Probably for the best.
Sticky, you whatever your health is, cut it in half.
Oh,
We'll get to what happens to you in a moment.
Oh my god.
You take however much damage is half your health.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna get
hodgepodge build it on the road.
we're gonna get to the workshop and an entire wall is just gonna be blown out.
There's just not going to be a front door.
Fuck.
But yeah, sorry, you guys get to the tavern. You guys have been like, not here. You get to the tavern. You guys are sitting down at a table.
Oh.
You know what, Sticky? We'll do it now. Fuck it. Let them prepare what they're going to talk to each other about. Sticky, you guys are about 3/4 of the way through the creation of this. And this is a part where she brings that crystal out. That special kind of crystal that's used to power these types of devices. And she's in the middle of explaining to you, like, okay, now, the crystals, very unstable before they're placed properly in the device that is going to be using them. They're very unstable. You need to be very careful with them, because if you do... Okay. And slam it in? Is that what happens? Yeah, like actually? Okay. She goes, no, 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 no! And then just, there's a moment where you slam it in, and you're like, and it seems fine for a second.
Oh, see, that wasn't so bad.
Just a humming starts to come out of the thing. She goes, oh no, and she just starts running for the door.
I was gonna stand there for a second and be like,
And
"That's
you
a
say,
bit
come on!
disappointing."
And she gets behind the door and is beckoning for you to come towards her.
That's gonna be so disappointing.
And you turn to go run to the door with her, but because you waited for a second, just this blast of energy. It's not an explosion like a flammable, explosion. It's just a blast of energy that doesn't destroy the workshop. There's no physical damage to everything around, but it hits you and you go flying forward and smash your face into the door and hit the ground, and you're just on the ground in pain. And you see that around the room stuff has fallen off the walls, things that could have been affected by the energy blast, but it didn't cause damage in the shop. Just a
This is the second time in a week that Sticky's forehead has been slammed into a door.
Yep.
No.
But we'll get back to her in a second. Oh, she's showing us?
Oh.
Yeah.
So guys,
So
what were you talking about? What were you guys saying in that language?
Does this cut to us in
I'm gonna go pick up
bar
some
sitting
drinks.
I'm gonna wait for her.
down?
Is she gonna get back up, or is she just staying there? I don't think she can hear us because she has
I was
headphones.
just
No, just
cutting.
leave
I
it
was,
there.
she
She'll
was,
be
okay,
good.
there. Okay.
She's role playing, man.
No, just roleplay.
I think someone just asked her what she was doing. But yeah, you guys get down. Valxis says, "So what was that? You're talking about another language."
You guys want to?
You know, some of us. I'll go get drinks.
No, I'll go get it. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
and
you
I'll toss.
want it, 'cause I already know.
Yeah. I'll toss you a platinum. Go get drinks.
I
Don't spend it all. Don't spend it all. It should cover everything.
Don't spend it
drinks and
all.
food.
It should cover everything.
I mean, like,
Drink and food.
Okay, you guys get
Yeah.
yourself food and then drinks for like the night because you kind of did wandering around, but you guys expect to be at this tavern for a good few hours at least.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
drinks, any extra food anyone wants, any snacks, any whatever.
Jin will also tip the music artist that is playing there as well. And as he
It's
drops a coin
me.
in, he tips his head at Valxis.
The slug did not come out okay.
Fuck is
The other one
that?
came out. The other
What
one
is-
came out fine. The other one came out perfectly fine. This one just kept
Oh.
going beyond the errors that it had,
Oh,
beyond the spaghetti.
Mm.
Fuck. Oh,
By the way, Dro,
different one.
I
Yeah?
can speak Draconic.
that's cool.
Um,
Did you hear last
Heart
night,
beating in
then?
your head. No, you didn't hear last night. Your room
nope.
was far enough away.
I didn't hear anything last night.
Well, then I still need to tell you, so that doesn't do anything for us in this moment in time.
Well, I just want you to know so that, like, if you're trying to have a conversation in private, like, you know, like, I can also speak primordial.
It wasn't
I
what I
believe
was
that's what it's
worried
called.
about you hearing. It was me worried about speaking out loud in common. So,
Okay.
when we got to the inn last night, you noticed,
That lady at the front was almost crying when she looked at you. Yeah.
yeah, so,
I mean, I didn't think you had that ugly of a mug, but apparently she did. So,
no, we grew up together in the
Oh.
Battleforge ranged. Her dad, I, beat to death before I ran away to Yolheim.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Garrow Boulderbreaker.
Which I believe in the past he has told you guys that he did kill someone upon
like, you
his
guys
exit.
know
He called the
the-
person
Yeah, I
his
know you did that.
mentor, is what he said every other time.
But I never really told you guys the names because it's never been
No.
like necessary.
I mean, at least you remember his name, right?
Well, he said her
That's a good
name
thing.
just now.
Well, their name.
yeah. At least you know hers.
How could I forget her? We grew up together. We were in the same fucking squadron.
And you killed her father.
Yeah. Woohoo. And Dreyll at this point will like bash his fucking head on the table. Like
Okay. Okay.
Take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. No.
Hey
need for
guys, I
that.
got food.
You come back to a bush.
Okay. Well, there was no need for that.
Yes. So
Is there a
she.
dent in the table now?
He didn't hit his face that hard.
Yeah. So I know people can recognize my eyes. It's the only thing that hasn't changed. One of the priests in. Fuck. What was the church, Corey?
The Church of Yule?
Lathander?
No,
Lathander?
Lythander. Yes.
Oh.
In the
Yeah.
Church of Lythander, when Henry got me rezzed there that first time, I went back there to visit after Yol had disappeared just to try to send a prayer. It's the only other church I knew. And I didn't think I'd be recognized, but he did recognize me. So, am I surprised? No. Am I shocked? Yes.
Well, I mean, he may have also had like true sight or something.
I
But
I don't know if
she
that would actually
recognized
work.
I
me.
don't think True Sight would see through an entire, like full body.
This is Ben processing.
Yeah.
But she recognized me, and she is nowhere near magical. None of us are.
Well, does she know you killed her father?
See, that's kind of the thing. I don't know. I ran away. I ran to Yolheim, and I've been technically on the run, maybe considered dead for all these years. So like,
Oh,
So maybe
What
she
was
just
it?
thinks you're dead.
no, she definitely recognized me. That's why I was speaking Draconic, because, you know, if the only other thing that hasn't changed is my voice,
In your
then
eyes.
I don't need her to actually figure it out.
where did you learn Draconic?
From turning into a dragon form.
Yeah,
probably?
I was gonna say, I don't
So-
know, it kind of just like came with it.
I didn't know it till I got this tongue.
Like-
Interesting.
We all know Dwarvish, which is why I didn't speak Dwarvish either.
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
You do not
Well-
all know Dwarvish.
I think
I
it
do not- I
means
do not know
He meant like
no, like
Valkus
like
does
Battlefield.
not know.
Geralt.
Oh, in the
No,
range.
Geralt.
Okay.
Geralt knows Dwarvish
Ah.
probably.
Maybe.
So what were the circumstances around well the altercation with your father?
You know the Battleforged range. You know how there's a war going on between the dwarves, the orcs versus the Aarakocras, right?
Mhm.
The long and short of it is, we were going into war, and I couldn't do it, so I ran away. And as I ran away, I ran into a boy probably my age who also ran away. Nothing was said, and then General Boulder Breaker came in and beat him to death, trying to save me. And that was when I first snapped, kind of like the Branch Boys. Because when I woke up, I was just in the next town. I don't remember.
Well, are you sure you killed him?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure? How do you know? Did you just like assume?
Yeah.
Were you
I mean,
covered in blood?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
when you woke up in the next town.
My fist, Corey.
You were taken in by the Olheim Monastery, and you woke up after being cleaned and bedded after your unconsciousness.
Oh my god, the Yolers. The Yolowers got me. No,
I didn't think about that. I mean, things could be all good.
I mean, not to like give false hope. I mean, I also don't want to like undermine some truth that you have to you,
yeah.
but maybe there is some
I mean, why would she be here?
resolution that.
But why would she be here if I didn't kill her father?
Well, why did you leave?
Because I killed her father.
Well, no, you were leaving before that.
Not really, no.
I mean, you were. You were trying to leave, run away from the fight. You got into
Yeah.
the woods. The bird was
Yeah,
there.
And then I beat the shit out of her father, and then I ran away.
Right, but you were already leaving. You were already trying to escape from the war.
Man, he just adds to the cake.
He does. Also, your parents are totally still alive and well, as far as you're aware, back home.
Man, I don't know about that, dog. I always thought it was like a weird orphanage thing. Like,
It is not a weird orphanage thing. You had parents who were raised in the war, and they breeding and having kids to help fight the war is what they're doing in that area.
damn, that's crazy. They having sex and shit. That's crazy.
That's great. People have sex? Wow.
That's crazy.
Not me though.
No. Hell no.
And that's why you
That's
will
why I'm
be
going to
saved,
heaven.
or
That's why I'm going to heaven.
the rapture is among us.
Among Us.
Y'all are gonna be left behind, and I'm gonna be going up.
That's a great movie, by the way.
Which ones? The three? Because the three
Left
different times they
Behind?
tried to remake them.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one with Nick Cage? Because that movie sucks.
I don't know. There's one that I watched. There was this streamer. Anyways, let's get back to D&D.
The Left Behind, it's a religious fucking nightmare. Sorry about it.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I hadn't considered that. Like, I hadn't killed her father.
I mean, what if you just beat him into a bloody mess?
Or what if he beat you up?
That too.
That's true.
I don't think he beat me up.
Was he bigger than you?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
he was a general.
He was the leader of our squad. Yeah.
I mean, I could always change you back into your original self, and you could go talk to her.
Yeah, see,
Well, I
I was
mean-
gonna ask you, one of you two, about that, and I point at either Valxis or Ben, like the magic people. I'm kind of worried about doing that.
Why? Because she'll attack you?
Dreyll takes out the wanted poster.
Bro, but that's from a different town, man. That's when you helped me out.
Yeah.
And just because you're wanted doesn't mean you did something bad. You just
And also that was the kingdom. We're in the empire.
you helped me out.
Like, what if she just misses you? And you grew up together, and did you tell her that you were leaving?
No.
I mean, now we're also being optimistic. What if you were the one that helped change your family's mind?
What, are
Change their
you gonna
viewpoint,
tell me the
and
whole
freed them.
family's here now, too?
Not the whole family, but you know. I mean, it's been years. They could have settled down somewhere else. She wanted to move somewhere else. Who fucking knows? But I don't know. Listen,
Or
as
you
someone who
also
assumed the worst when I went home, it wasn't that bad.
I guess that's fair.
Or maybe you inspired her to also leave the war. As this is a city of war refugees.
So what do I do? Do I just walk in there as an orc and go talk to my childhood friend, or like?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or you
I
can
would
go
just
in
go
as
as you
you.
are. I don't think there's any need to lie. She recognized your eyes. I think that's enough. And, you know, I don't think that. Well, clearly, if you know information from your childhood, there's not really a way to just pluck that from thin air or from social engineering. So I think there's proof enough if you just speak to her.
Man, is there a spell you guys can teach me to like change my eye color or something?
No.
Oh, I had that fucking pencil! Oh my god!
Almost like I gave you an entire magical item specifically to change your eye
Oh, fuck!
and you got rid of it.
Drell, I don't know.
Shit!
Something you should face head on, man. Something you should face head on.
Almost like I give you guys items that are very specific to it.
What the fuck, man? Oh, this just dawned on me, you fucker.
It is crazy how quickly you were like, that's a stupid fucking pencil. Let's give that away at this.
You gave that shit away so quick.
You did. You did.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry. It's just like Kelo got rid of the sword and the stone.
Mm-hmm.
And the forest scary axe.
Yep.
Scary
Forest
forest
axe. Well,
axe.
that he threw into the elemental plane of air. I don't think that was intentional.
I
I
had
don't
to
know.
try.
That
Yeah.
still would have been funny to me if he was still afraid of forests.
You guys
and
never went
trees.
into the woods with him wielding it.
Yeah, it sucked. Would have been funny as fuck.
Well-
Anyway.
Was he not wielding it when we were?
When you went to Jin's place, you guys didn't get in combat, so it's the idea of like actually having it out in your
Ah,
hands.
okay.
You know?
I see.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I guess I'll give her a chat.
You do what you want to do, but I think you're gonna kick yourself in the ass if you don't do it. I think it's gonna be something that'll bug you.
And I mean, we can come with you, and if she does want to try and kill you, we'll be right here.
So, like, what's the safe word?
Just like help. Maybe.
Don't worry about it, man. If he swings on you, I'm fast enough to get in there.
Pineapple.
Pineapple? Alright.
I don't know. Maybe fucking help.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh my fucking god, she's trying to kill me.
She's attacking me. She's attacking me.
Oh my god, that's a knife.
Hey man, I don't know.
Fucking Valo callouts. She's on your left.
He's got a
on your
knife. He's
left,
got
on
a
your
knife. He's got a knife in Vents.
Why is no one rotating? What the fuck?
Where's my fucking team?
Guys, flank her, flank her, flank her.
Trade me. Trade me. If I swing, you swing.
I am so
Trade-
sorry about this very niche
Trade me
FPS
is the
gamer
Why
hardest.
do we
references.
1v1 when we can 1v2? We don't need to make it 1v1v1s, bro.
Thank
don't
you.
think
Oh my
Yo.
god, Hina. Thank you.
Yo,
I played a lot
guys,
of high elo.
guys,
Okay, sorry.
I'm just
Moving
not gonna peek her.
Okay. Ground.
Also, Sticky, you're fine. You guys are just set back half a day.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go talk to her. Can you guys
As you,
wait
or are they
outside?
transforming you?
As me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ask for like new towels or
So is this like
something.
hours later? Like you guys are fast forwarding hours to when it would
Yeah.
be like nighttime?
Yeah.
Okay. You I mean, she's gonna be at the front counter when you walk in. You head to the Summit Sanctorum. You step inside. Is everyone else just waiting outside, but like trying to listen in? Or
Well,
are
we're
you like
like-
standing right behind
I'm
him?
I'm stealthily like listening to him. Like I'm trying to be there, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
not seen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth checks from the group that's attending this, that is trying to get close.
Ooh, okay. I want to try this. I haven't stealth in a minute. That sounds fun.
9 plus
Dirty 20.
10. 19.
Kelo, are you just gonna sit outside, or are you trying to sneak in with them? Like sneak
I'm
around
chilling,
to like
bro.
listen in. Chilling. Okay.
Mhm.
He's holding down the front door.
Drell, you step
Yeah.
inside knowing that your friends are close by. And you step up to the counter. And she's currently like writing stuff down in the guest book as she sends someone else upstairs to their room. And she, 1 second, I'll be with you in a moment. And she's just writing. And then she puts down the pen and looks up. Oh, hi. Is there something wrong with your room?
No, everything's perfect. Sorry, I don't think I asked your name. What was your name?
Geralt. And you see that she's like, this is the first time you've spoken around her. She's being taken aback almost in the same way that she was seeing your eyes. Because now not only has she seen your eyes, now she's heard your voice. And she just, like, she says her name. Geralt, sorry. It's just, there's some weird thing going on. You just remind me of someone I used to know, and it's throwing me off. But don't take it personally. It's not meant to, like, antagonize you or anything. It's fine.
Yeah. Who do I remind you of?
Just a person from my old home. I mean, are you from here? Well, no one's from here, but do you live here? You wouldn't be staying here if you lived here. Unless you just got here. Were you at the range?
I know the range, yeah.
Like you're one of the newer entrants to the town? The word's been getting out? You just escaped? I didn't know we had Dragonborn at the range.
No. This isn't what I used to look like.
What do you mean?
What'd you say that friend's name was?
I wouldn't call him a friend. I don't know what I consider him at this point. Like, it's not important. You just sound kind of like him, and your eyes are similar. And you see that she just like looks down and is like fiddling with the pen that is sitting on the book.
So Geralt, I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh, did you guys end up smoking in the room without opening the window? That's fine. Most of the time, the owner of the place doesn't really notice.
No,
We have like sprays and stuff for that. It's a very technologically advanced place. I just try to like make it not a problem because then it costs the place and.
I don't know how to really just say it, so I'll just say it. I'm Dreyll.
Can I cast seeming on him to make him look like his old self? When he
I mean,
says
you can
that?
cast seeming, or you can just cast disguise person. Seeming goes up to 8 people, so that's a choice.
I don't have. This is the thing. Those I don't have disguise person.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you cast seeming. Do you want to make
And also
yourselves all look like something? Because you have 8 people you can target with seeming. You make everyone look however you
No,
want.
just him. I mean, just him. I literally am just using this to help him. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So you
I just make you.
are you changing his? What are you changing his clothes or just his like body type? Like species.
I'm gonna make him the Dreyll
the one you met
when I met
first
him,
met
the one I
Okay.
met. Yeah.
So before you, all of you that are sneaking, the Dreyll you see that is full sapphire
Feels
dragonborn,
like a
wearing
Shrek moment.
wearing clothes
It
that
is,
he
it's
had
very Shrek.
purchased, wearing clothes that he had purchased in Chrisfell, ready for the elemental plane of fire, transforms, shrinking about 6 inches, scales going
Shrek
away, a lot of
blood.
his bulk going away. In Yolheim Monastery
happens.
robes stands the orc that is Dreyll, pre-viper tattoo, pre-mask, because he didn't have it on the moment you met him. Just Dreyll. As Dreyll hasn't been seen by you guys in months, if not close to half a year, at least. And she, like, draws back and gasps. Like, her eyes, her lip quivering, her eyes welling up. This isn't funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Why did you look like a dragon a second ago? You look down and now you're like, oh.
I can assure you, I was definitely a dragon a second ago.
What the fuck is going on?
Look.
I don't even know if I want to talk to you. What are you doing here?
I'm on a mission and unironically bumped into you.
So
I had
you
no
you
idea.
just run away from a fight, kill my dad,
Yeah, I did kill
Oh.
You guys, good one.
and then waltz in here years later and think you could just walk up to me as a dragon and then transform and try to talk like everything's normal?
No.
Fuck you.
No. Yeah. No, this is about what I expected.
Why are you here? Clearly you don't care about peace as much as the rest of us do, where you would have came here without trouble like you did when you left.
I didn't know about this place.
None of us did. We didn't kill
So how
people
am
on
I
our way
supposed
out.
to know? Look, do you want to hear my side or not?
About you killing my dad? Yeah, go ahead. Tell me how that was okay. About how you're justified in murdering my father.
When
Go ahead.
we got on to that field and I saw everything going down, I was scared and I ran.
We were all scared. Why do you think I'm here
ran.
right now?
I ran and I ran and I ran. And you know what I bumped into? I ran into a fucking kid from the other side who was just like me. And he ran and ran and ran too. And just for a moment, I realized just how much alike we all are. And you want to know who comes after me? Boulder Breaker himself. And he beats this kid to death right in front of me.
Is that your side of the story? Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what? I watched my dad kill people too. I watched all my friends kill people. You know what I didn't do? Kill them.
You think that's right though? You think the war is
You
so
think
fine?
murdering is the solution to other murdering?
I'm
If
not
killing is the
saying
solution
it's
to
a
killing-
solution. I don't know what happened that night, and I'm really sorry about it. I didn't expect to see you here, and I just wanted to apologize.
I have friends all over this town that are from the other side. I've seen their kin get murdered. I've seen our kin get murdered by their kin. But we're all not killing each other just because others here have killed. Not everyone leaves before they draw blood. I killed people. And I regret it and I hate it, but that doesn't mean that I feel like someone should come kill me. You killed my father. No, I don't know why you're fucking here. I'm confused why you're trying to justify murdering my dad.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to apologize for it.
Are you? Because you said I didn't know your side of the story, and that's what someone does to defend themselves.
You're right.
I can't tell whether you're truly sorry. Because of how easily you just excused your own actions. I get it. I get how we were raised. I get how scary it was. There's a reason I'm here now. It doesn't mean I support what was going on there. I got out too.
And I guess I'm glad to see you did.
Yeah, now I don't know if I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did. Because at least you found peace here. And I'm sorry I disrupted that. Because all I've found since leaving is just... Apparently I just bring turmoil everywhere I go.
Is that why you're traveling with an entire group of people that are your friends that all care about you and pay for your rooms and shit? Because that's all turmoil. They all hate you.
No,
You're a big
they're
blue
not.
dragon person too, apparently. So much turmoil. You're not running a reception desk at a hotel in a town in another country, hoping that no one
Did
comes
you-
and finds you from back home and kills you for escaping and betraying the war.
Did you kill off a whole religion on accident just to save yourself? You're pointing out how selfish I am, and all you're doing is proving how right you
What do
are.
you mean killing a religion?
Yolheim? Yol?
I don't know who Yol is. I don't know what a
Okay.
Yolheim is. You're just saying words.
I should have just...
So you turned into a dragon and you killed an entire religion and you're apologizing to me for murdering my dad.
I'm just trying to make up for things I've done, and clearly that'll never happen.
What are you doing to make up for it besides using words?
I'm trying to fix the religion that I broke. I'm trying to save my friend's partner. I'm trying to bring an end to just the wars that's happening. I want to fix things that I've done.
Okay, and when you go fix those things, then you can come back and apologize to me and show me proof that you have become a better person, because you just stood in front of me, told me that I should listen to your side of the story, tried to justify murdering my father, and then said that you cause turmoil everywhere you go, but you're doing all of these things that are heroic and wonderful that aren't turmoil. But you haven't completed any of them to then prove that you aren't turmoil. I'm not trying... It's hard not to be angry at you, okay? But
Look, I can't tell you everything either.
I don't want to know
We're-
everything.
We're with the Winter Lights now. There's
What?
so much more.
What do you mean? You've turned into a blue dragon, you killed an entire religion, and you're with the Winter Lights? What is happening?
A lot, Garrel.
Yeah, it sounds like it, and it sounds like you're kind of need to figure all that out before you come apologizing to me for stuff you did years ago. And I'm sorry if that comes off passive-aggressive or even just straight-up aggressive, but, like, this is crazy. This is actually, like, I have been here for a while. This is psychotic.
Someone get the neuralizer.
No shit. You guys convinced me this is just all bad. I don't think I would have regretted not talking to her, Jin.
Bro could have stayed a Dragonborn and she wouldn't even have known. Like, she even was, like, ready to pass off that she had no idea who you were.
Oh, fuck.
Are we done? Do you need anything for your room?
No, I'm sorry. And Dreyll will just walk back out the front door.
Okay. You walk back out the front door
I
as an orc.
drop-
Kelo, you see an orc step out that
I
you've
drop
never
it.
seen before.
I drop it before he leaves.
Yeah. Oh, you cancel the spell?
Actually, oh.
That's what I'm saying. The seeming spell, if you don't cut it, it lasts for 8 hours, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I can dismiss it. I can dismiss it sooner.
Yeah. Do you want to dismiss it?
I mean, yeah, there's no point in him
Okay.
being an orc.
Kelo, as he's stepping outside, you see an orc that is wearing like the colors of the monastery that you guys went to in Yolheim, now Baroxus Town, as you guys called it. And it's an orc wearing those with no tattoos or anything. And as he steps outside, almost like as he crosses the threshold of the door, like it's almost like the dragon form of Dreyll, the dragonborn form of Dreyll, steps out of the orc and transforms. The rest of you know it's a spell that Valx has cast, then uncast, but Kelo was just chilling outside.
Well,
So with our
how'd it go?
stealth check, what did we hear?
You heard all of it. You three, like, as she was, like, he as a dragonborn was a big dude. You guys kind of, like, crouched into the room and were, like, hiding behind things, listening in as she was hard focused on him. And actually, if you guys are still inside as he steps out, getting ready to follow behind him, she's just sobbing at the desk. Head in hands, not looking up. So you guys can just get up and walk out, and she doesn't even notice.
Let's just leave. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Jin is looking over at
Let's
Valkyrie.
just get the fuck out. We gotta go.
Just very, very quickly shuffle out the door.
Jin will be standing next to Valxis and he'll whisper in his ear. He's very locked up and tense. Do you think she actually knows?
What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Do you think she know? Yeah.
Was she able to
Look at her.
who we're working for? Not about.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You didn't hear that. Did
No,
you?
oh, that part, dude. Oh, I'm terrified. Honestly, I don't. I hope she doesn't believe that. I hope for some fuck she. Granted, I'm a blue fucking tiefling, man. She saw me walk in with you guys. Like,
We're in the Winterlight Empire.
I mean,
Yes.
just because you're working
Well,
with the Winterlights doesn't
yes,
mean.
obviously, but like, also, she's walking with me. Most people think I mean, a lot of people still think I'm a bard. So, like, they don't know. They probably just think he's working for the royal family. Because that's.
Is there
technically
saying
what I
this
am.
out in the streets?
This is
In a,
whisper.
in like a hush.
Like a hush.
Okay.
In like a hot, like a.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that didn't.
Jin's like scratching the back of his head.
Sorry, Dreyll.
Yeah.
Oh, Dreyll is not there. Dreyll has kept walking.
Oh, you just left?
Yes, I
Okay.
left.
We should go after him.
Kelo, where did Drell go?
do I know which way he
you
went?
guys see him walking down. You've not been talking for that long. You see him, like, walking away down the road.
Yeah,
Jin will
I
walk
hustle up
next
there.
to him. Yeah.
Shit. Wait.
Alright,
You know
guys,
that run
get
you
him.
do when you're like trying to get out of the way of a car that's trying to, like, you know,
Yep.
in a parking lot. You're like, oh, sorry.
We'll catch up to Drell.
Jin will just hold out a box of the cigarettes.
Nah, I
One poking out.
don't want to talk about it. Just
Fair enough.
No.
Let's go find a different inn.
Good old trauma pervert. Hey, Mary's still in that inn, by the way.
Fuck, Mary. That's okay. I have the sending spell. Don't worry, guys. We can just get her.
let's
That-
go
that's
find
fine.
another
Dreyll-
place to sleep, guys.
Dreyll, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Thanks for giving me the pep talk, guys, but I kind of knew that's where it was gonna go. Drell is trying to hide that he's crying.
Okay. I mean, be honest with me. How good do you think Drell would be at hiding his crying?
He's taller than most people besides Kelo, so he's probably just looking up.
No, guys, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it. If I look to the sky, the tears won't fall.
I hate when it rains.
Yeah.
Me too.
Clear skies.
The stars are nice tonight. The stars are nice. Aphelion would have loved this.
Oh,
The sky.
We notice.
turtle.
The clear sky.
We notice him.
His
Sorry, did
head's
Ben?
up and he's like maybe trying to stifle it between talking, but when he's not talking, he's good at holding it back. But when he has to talk, there's a little tremble in his voice.
Do I hear like the sniffle?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll pull out like a handkerchief or something.
Does Ben have a handkerchief?
I'll pull out a bandage, Corey. You know
Okay.
what? Cloth bandage.
I was gonna say Valsis would have a handkerchief.
One of the
maybe.
5.
It's really absorbent. It's good for
Yeah.
sucking up blood.
He just starts. He gives it to you. He gives you a bandage.
Thanks.
Listen, there's an opportunity to fix it, man. It's just something we got to work at. That's okay.
Drell kind of just walk off.
Okay, Sticky, roll me another Arcana check.
Oh boy.
No.
Thor, are you in these?
He's trying to kill me, guys.
I've seen
What do you mean?
in
I'm
these.
trying to kill you.
No.
What?
No, I've seen you. I've seen you in these.
You up? That's true. You're right. He blew you up.
You have a
I
plus
blew
8.
her
You
up.
should be good.
Sure. My
I've
fault.
I've seen you win these. Yeah.
I've also seen you
By
lose
16. Okay. This time you realize your mistake and carefully insert the gem the way she tells you. And you're well on your way to finishing in the morning. If you work through the night. If you don't work through the night, you can sleep tonight and get it done by midday tomorrow.
Nah, I'm gonna work through the night.
Okay, so you will be taking 2 points of exhaustion total.
That's fine.
Okay.
Jin will go catch up with Drell.
Okay.
He'll just follow behind him.
Girl, where are you going?
I don't know. I'm just kind of walking.
Just walking.
Yeah.
Yep. He's just doing that thing where he just keeps walking. Sometimes it circles
Jin will
back.
just walk
Other
with him
times he just keeps
quietly.
going.
And I walk.
5. Yeah, Jin will just walk alongside him quietly, not saying anything.
Kelo, you have no idea what happened in there.
Yep.
Kilo's like,
Everyone
It's
just
none of my
seems
business.
really depressed.
What the fuck happened?
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. It's just none of my business.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying just around you, Kelo, everyone seems really like that did not go well at all.
Because everyone
Sorry,
convinced
shit
me
point.
otherwise, and they were like, maybe he's not dead. maybe it's not gonna be as bad as you think.
Hey man, we learned a lot of information. Okay,
It was just as
we
bad
learned
as I thought.
we learned that she knows you killed her father.
We learned that her father is in fact dead.
And we learned her father is in fact dead.
Sorry. I def would have started with sorry. I would have started with sorry.
I did say sorry.
Hey man, but now she gave you goals so that you can come back and she'll forgive you. Maybe, possibly, maybe not. Get her a little pin that says Dad Club.
Oh my god.
It's me and AJ.
What?
We're in the Dead Dad Club.
Oh.
Yeah.
I told him the Drell should get her a Dad Club pin.
Even though Drell's dad is seemingly very alive.
He's very much alive, yeah. Wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Where
But
are we walking to, Drell?
A bar.
Um,
And then
I don't know.
the workshop Sticky's at.
I just need to walk right now.
Is it cool if I just walk
Walks.
with you?
walks so far away. Keeps walking.
I mean, Jin was gonna walk with him anyways. He's
Yeah.
just asking if
You
he
just
can.
keep, yeah.
I'll take the silence as just silence. I'll just walk silently.
The other three of you going somewhere else specifically, or are you also just gonna walk and keep walking along with them?
I'll like stop and see if the other two stop.
Ben and Kelo.
I'll stop with Voxus.
Kelo.
I'll stop because they stopped.
Okay, the three of them stop. The two of you just keep walking.
Jin will turn around. If you find a tavern,
I'll let you know.
yep,
You already know of a tavern.
or not a tavern, an inn.
Oh,
An inn, yeah,
Hmm.
an inn. I'll let you know.
Yep.
the three of you stop. The
slowly
two of them
keep
keep
walking.
walking in silence.
Okay. That was bad. Real bad. Bedtime?
I could use a nap.
Are you
All
guys
right,
going
let's
back
do
to the
that.
inn you just left?
No, fuck no.
I mean, make an investigation check.
Oh my god, please tell me that it's the only inn. Oh,
It's
please
a
tell me it's not.
small town of
Please
escapees, my
tell
guy.
me it's not
The reason
only
it's not
inn.
part tavern, not part. I mean, even with that
Oh.
investigation,
28.
this just determines how quickly you guys
realize-
realize that, like, the idea is this town, even though technologically advanced, is a town of escapees. That inn is made as a building of rooms for people to sleep, and it is not a tavern/inn because the whole point is it's not supposed to be some crazy business. Because this city has not been built up enough in the few years
to be a
to be like,
tourist destination.
yeah. So that is the only inn. The Summit Sanctorum is the only place for people who don't have their own houses that they've either built or purchased to sleep.
Hey, is the airboat still here? Or the koi fish?
I mean, you told them to wait for you guys and not head back. It's in the warehouse.
That's true.
You guys could go sleep on the ship.
We could just sleep on the ship.
Probably didn't need to get an inn the entire time you were here.
Oh, it's okay. It was only too cold. And we're contributing to the economy.
The way
Okay,
that
so like
Noah
that,
just
you know,
looked at me, I was like, yeah, you guys didn't have to sleep at the inn.
we're contributing to the economy. Okay, the economy of this refugee camp. All right, so city. Not camp.
Noah, I just saw how you reacted to the last thing I sent you. Fuck you.
What?
I can't talk about it out loud, but fuck you. I cannot talk about it out loud, but fuck you. I'll explain later. Yeah, you guys could have slept on the ship the whole time. You guys chose to seek out an inn, which means none of this would have happened had you not been
Had we
seeking out the
stayed
inn.
on the ship.
I had written that down in the Linbane stuff out the gate that if they chose not to go to the inn, this interaction never happens. But
Shit.
yeah, they go to the ship to sleep. You'll probably send a
I
message.
messaged. Yeah, I sent a message.
Yeah.
I sent a message to them and Mary.
Okay, being like, hey, you guys are sleeping on the ship tonight. Dude, fuck you.
Problems with the receptionist. Problems with the receptionist. We're sleeping on the ship tonight.
Yeah.
I love you, Corey.
But Jin, you follow Dreyll for a while, and he seems to walk for a good bit aimlessly before he starts to seem like he has a direction. And the direction is sort of back towards the hangar where your ship is staying, but not with the intent to stop and sleep. But you don't know that. You just got the message from Voxus, hey, we're heading back to the ship. You know, we're not going to sleep in that inn anymore. So you see Dreyll going towards that direction, and you assume, like, okay, we're just heading back to go to bed. You both step into the warehouse, and where you start heading towards the ship, the koi, which is like, you know, covered inside the hangar, he goes towards a stairwell that goes to the very top of the warehouse, of the hangar.
Jin's following after. him.
Okay. Dreyll, you continue up this stairwell until you're at what would be like the opening of the upper platform. It's like a bridge. Like you go up the stairs and you're on like a catwalk bridge that the ship could be raised up to, but then is like open in the middle. It's got railings and gates. And you are just up here in the cold at Winterlight Empire night air. It's dark, but not as dark as you're used to. It's interesting. There's like a warm light over the whole place with the way that this place is technologically advanced. And feel a cold breeze on your face as you were up here.
I'm gonna take out the box of muffins and donuts.
Okay.
How many do I have left? I got like most of them, right?
I mean, Valxis took a donut. Jin took a donut or a muffin. I don't remember. Sticky took her red velvet one. Yeah, you have like half of everything you bought.
So I'm gonna lay out like a circle of pastries.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Just
gonna
on the
sit down-
catwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jin, you see him pull out both boxes of pastries from the fanny pack of holding. Like he lays it on the ground and pulls out both boxes, and then he just starts taking muffins and donuts out and placing them in a circle.
I'm gonna sit down in the middle of it and start eating like one of the leftover ones that I didn't place in the circle.
Okay.
At which point, I'm just gonna kind of like just chuckle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The chuckle slowly turns into like a laugh more so.
Jin, as he starts to chuckle, it's almost like there's an overlapping where he starts to chuckle and then starts to mix in with it. And as his laugh builds up behind his voice, almost like a reverberating echo as he laughs.
What you got going on over there?
I just wanted to laugh about it all, you know? See what brings me a little bit of joy after it's all said and done.
About it though. Joy.
And then it gets dark around you, Drell. And for you, Jin, his eyes flash white. Like they're gone. Like it's just white in his eyes. And Drell, you are back in the darkness that you remember from your therapy.
Let's go! Another therapy session!
Yeah.
This is what I wanted.
And you are sitting here, and as you like look around the darkness, you look left and then you look right, and as you look back left, as your eyes move, it's like you're back in the inn. There's no one else here. The reception desk is empty, and you're sitting on the
I don't
floor
wanna
with
be
nothing
here.
around you.
We all have to be somewhere, Dreyll.
I get up and go to leave.
You turn around to leave, and it's just a
Does
wall.
it do... Oh, I was gonna say, does it do one of those hallway things where it just like...
No, there's just a hallway. Well, there's a wall, but back in front of you towards the reception desk is the set of stairs.
Dreyll,
turning-
we don't run away from our problems.
And you, as you are staring at this wall now, trying not to look at the reception room, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Okay, I guess I turn... Wait, hang on. Am I facing the wall? Or
You're
is
facing
it-
the wall that is now where the door out of this place would be.
Fuck, dude. If I turn around, it's gonna turn towards reception. It's bait. It's bait. It's bait.
You're Jin on the outside.
Yeah,
You're watching
what?
him. His eyes are blank, and you just see him go, "It's bait. It's bait," and his hands and body aren't moving.
Jin is gonna kind of like cautiously walk up.
You get as soon as you get close to the pastries, you feel yourself start to giggle and like cackle, and you take a step back, and it fades. Almost like there's literally a
Just
laughing
like
force
my
field around
Dreyll
him.
Just set up a fucking demonic summoning circle with cupcakes.
Yep.
I'm so happy I did this.
Yeah. So Jin, you step forward, and as you get closer to the pastries, you suddenly feel like a laugh coming across you that you can't control, and it's weirdly terrifying. And you step back, and it's gone. Like there's literally like a
Jin's
field
yeah.
of that laughing energy just like around him.
Ben.
They're in the ship, and you are outside of the hangar, up a flight of stairs on a catwalk. You're gonna have to go down a hefty. This is like 3 stories high. This is like you're gonna have to go down a bunch of stairs and run downstairs.
We'll use his thaumaturgy and yell Ben.
Okay. Make
voice will carry for
make
300
a performance check at advantage, and
Okay.
Ben, you can make a perception check. Watching and waiting for the dice to roll.
17.
Waiting for his physical dice to roll. AJ?
He
What
did
is
it.
it? A 9 plus what?
A 6 plus perception, you said?
Yeah.
8.
Oh,
we
thank God.
we can't see the dots. But a 14, yeah. So your voice booms out, and Dreyll, you hear from beyond the wall in front of you. And you down below, everyone on the ship, like Kelo, Valxis, Ben, you guys hear just a Jinn, just a booming voice calling for Ben. And you know it's coming from above.
So I do hear it.
You hear it.
I'll just start running, I guess.
Okay. You
So I
hop
can
off
leave
the
up.
ship,
Now
and you
start
see the
yelling
set of
for
stairs.
Dreyll.
You see the set of stairs that are upstairs.
Yo,
You start
wake up,
booking it. Is
man.
everyone else going too? Are you getting everyone else, or are you just going by yourself, Ben?
I mean, I'll like raise people.
I don't think
Like,
you guys
you
were
know.
like asleep yet, so you could easily get Kelo and Valxis' attention in like seconds.
Yeah, like I'll like, knock on doors and things. I won't like explain things. I'll just like, run.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that
Valxis, Kelo, you guys get a knock in your doorways from Ben, and you see him
but like a
sprint away.
bang, and then like
Banging,
the
and then
sprint.
he leaves.
Hello?
I'll poke my head out the door. Huh?
You see Ben sprinting down the hallway, like frantically.
Okay, I'll chase.
Kelo?
I go.
Okay. You guys
we
follow
all-
Ben. You guys start booking it up the stairs. Before we get to you guys getting up the stairs, because some time's gonna pass. Dreyll,
Hey,
what are we doing?
Wake up, man! Is the next thing you hear yell.
I'm gonna try to feel the wall.
You're gonna try to what?
Feel the wall.
You put your hand on the wall. It is solid.
Oh no, dude. Do I still feel the hand on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Don't run away from your mistakes.
And you feel like a tight little, just a little squeeze on that shoulder, as if the voice.
All right, I'll turn around.
You turn around and you see
Ah, you
covered
got
in
me.
blood,
Oh Jesus!
wearing the mask of Yol in the laugh with the jester's hat, just his clothing covered in blood. You see Yol smiling at you, but there's like a glowing red light in the eye holes, which are normally empty, and teeth in the mask that are jagged and sharp.
You know FNAF security breach. You know, like the sun and moon guy when the lights
Yes,
go out.
this is like Eclipse. This is like
Yes,
in
yes.
Security Breach's DLC where it's both of them put together. This is Eclipse.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is the vibes I'm getting from him. She made a FNAF reference. Fuck my. God damn it.
And the head is just turned.
I'm not trying to run. I'm just trying to fix it.
Can't fix it by leaving.
Then what do you suggest? She makes a lot of good points.
Use me.
How?
Embrace the laughter. The joy.
Oh my God.
Come on, Dreyll. We've been through so much together.
Just want to fix things, y'all.
I can help fix everything. You just have to let me.
Oh, I was waiting for like a let me in.
No,
Oh.
just let me.
Little cute Corey comes out. How would you help me, Yoel? Or do you just...
Oh my god.
I don't get to know.
Give you what you wanted in the first place.
Which is what to you?
Power. But with control. I've seen your conversations with Jin. He wants to unleash you. So do I.
And you see he reaches out his hand and grabs a something from behind your back. And as he pulls his hand forward, there's
Is
a
it a
leather
quarter?
there's a leather strap that goes to what is a collar around your neck.
Oh, kinky.
The dog needs to be let off the leash.
And you see he holds up the other hand and he has this claw like nail. And he holds it to the strap as if he could just cut it with the flick of a finger.
I'll have full control. No more missing things.
Full control can mean a lot of things. You'll accomplish your goals. What happens along the way is not my fault. You wanted this. They all agreed to let you off your leash.
Right, Jin does want this to some degree.
He won't save her without you.
Right.
Jin, on the outside, you see Drell's part of the conversation. Just talking casually. They wanted this. You're right. Like, as Ben, Valxis, and Kelo come running up the stairs, you guys get to the top of the stairs at this point.
My donut circle.
Drell is literally in a circle of pastries, just like
it brings
talking.
joy.
where he's talking in this meditation with Yoel, what you're seeing on the outside, Jin, he is saying those things sincerely, but every time he stops talking, it's just he just giggles the whole time.
Oh my god. Okay. Something's. I don't know how to explain it, but Yoel is here. If you get closer to him, you just have this urge to fucking laugh. I don't know what he's saying on the other side, but he's telling him something. He's saying we wanted this. This sounds like Dreyll is getting manipulated.
No.
Can I cast Detect Thought?
No.
On Drell?
On Drell.
Yeah, go for it. Surface or deep?
You think you're a good boy?
Okay.
You think you're golden
Drell, I
retriever
need
good boy?
I'm assuming wisdom saving throw?
Some save, yep.
I need a wisdom save from Drell.
17.
At advantage, because Yoel is attempting to prevent this from happening.
You want it at advantage?
Doesn't matter. 17 meets it, beats it. You go to purge in deeper, and in this meditation, Drell, you hear, you see the face slowly go from a smile into a frown. And he goes,
Your friends are trying to intervene. They want to read your thoughts, but you came here to talk to me. That's not very fair.
But you used to talk to all of us.
I can do it again, but this It's an invasion of privacy.
Oh.
Ben, you feel the spell cancel, but as you close your eyes and you feel like you're about to peer into his thoughts, you see the sadness that's in Dreyll before the sadness that this image of Dreyll you have starts to smile and laugh and then turn towards you, and slowly a mask with a jester's hat falls in front of his face, laughing maniacally. Before shooting at your face and shocking you out of the spell, resisting it.
Okay.
What do we do? What happened?
Can I also cast a detect magic?
Sure. There is some sort of dark energy surging in a circle around him that's creating almost like a force field.
Someone get him out of there!
Dreyll.
Would I be able to tell what type?
It's some sort of divine, whether it's a good divine or a bad divine. It is a divine energy. The thing about like the detect magic, like magical types, like
yeah, it's just a faint aura.
Right. When
of what it is.
when stuff has the idea of like like it's not evocation magic or illusion magic. It's like, no, this is just a divine magical energy that is surging around him, but it is a negative, dark, divine energy that seems to be surging in this space. You don't know what it means or how it works, but it's there. Like, you can almost physically see the bubble around him. Dreyll.
Yeah.
I can show you a world where you are not turmoil. There just might be some casualties along the way, but not ones you need to worry about.
There's already been blood spilt.
Like you said to the girl, blood for blood. Why don't I give you a taste? And if you don't like it, you can take it back.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Nothing could surely go wrong with just a taste, right?
He reaches towards his chest as he's coated in blood.
Oh,
and he starts
God, jeez.
reaching through his chest as if he's reaching into his own body.
Jesus Christ.
And as he, instead of like in pain, you see the face, like it looks like it should be grimacing as it hunches over, just as it grips something and pulls. And you see a hilt, and then a diamond, and another diamond, and another diamond, like segmented pieces of something being pulled out of him, before the tip is a mask with a jester's hat on the end. And he holds out this crazy, ridiculous, carnival-looking blade. And he reaches out to like gesture for your hand, the one that he's marked.
I go to reach.
He takes your hand and holds your palm open.
A taste. But if you use it too much without locking into this, I'll take it back and worse.
And he drops it in your hand, and you feel this like coursing energy as you're holding this blade. For the rest of you on the outside, you see he holds out his hand, and then from his hand just materializes in this cacophony of laughter that's around him. Just him starting to build up laughing. The circling around his voice, making this awful harmony of laughter on this catwalk as the sword just appears in his hand, and he is clutching it with one hand, his other hand clutching the blade and cutting the sapphires in his hand as he holds the blade, laughing towards the sky as you start laughing in this meditation along with Yol, unable to stop, and he laughs with you. And then it goes dark and you just see his mask in front of you, and he goes,
Remember, I am always here
watching.
And you and you're holding this blade in your hand. Your left hand fucking hurts. Like you get the blade out of your cut down the center of your hand, and the other one is holding the blade. And the rest of you, with your detect magic, Ben, the field just fades away. And Dreyll is sitting in front of you, surrounded by pastries, holding what looks like almost like rock candy in the form of a blade, with like these little diamond pieces that are all connected as it goes up, with a mask and a hat on top.
Joe, what the fuck?
Hey man, what the fuck?
Sticky's just in the forge
Good
hearing
dog.
like out in the outside at night. Like, yeah, this city gets weird. Yeah.
Jin will tend to, like, he'll kind of cautiously step forward, see if it's still going on.
You don't feel any laughter as you step closer.
Dreyll will stand up.
Your chest feels crazy because you've been laughing consistently for the last like 5 to 10 minutes, not knowing that that's what you're doing.
I'm like trying to catch my breath.
Yeah.
Corey, seeing the blade,
Uh-huh.
is it possible I can use,
I know the feature you're talking about, but I don't believe you can do that with stuff you're just looking at for the first time, I think. Let me check just in case.
recall information? It's when
Recalling information on it. You're talking about Grim Psychometry, right?
Yeah, he was gonna ask out to Innocuous.
It'd have to be something you're touching. It would have to be if he handed you the blade.
Oh, I see it here at the end. Sorry, I just saw the
Yeah.
recall information.
Yep, you'd have to be touching it.
Oh, oh my God! Get back to me in a second. Get back to me in a second. I need to think.
I'm also gonna get a picture of the sword for you guys while you guys
I'm
work
very
through this.
overwhelmed right now. This is.
Or sorry,
Well-
the head of it's not the mask in the jester's hat. That's the base of the hilt. Or like it's like
gotcha.
it goes from his hand up
built
to
out
the
of it,
mask
yeah.
and hat, and then from the mask and hat is the
boom.
blade.
Yeah.
I'm
gotcha.
getting a picture of it now for you guys.
It's like the hand guard or like the top part.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get you this
I forgot
picture.
what the name for that is.
The picture's really dark.
Jin is gonna fucking subtitle to Ben. Jin is subtitling to Ben.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe communicating to the goal wasn't such a good idea.
Okay, there you go, guys, in handouts, and then I'll put it in general chat too. So they can see
Communicating to
it.
Yule wasn't such a good idea.
Well,
You said general? I want to see.
No, it's in general and it's in handouts for you guys.
Okay.
Whoa. It's like
Holy
Minecraft.
shit.
yeah, well, that looks pretty fucking cool.
Fucking Bede.
Driller,
I take
Driller,
it
you
Bede is
okay?
not like clowns.
Roar, you looking
I don't know.
ass.
I feel like
sword.
B just doesn't like Yol, and honestly, I don't know if it's warranted. That's so rude.
No, it's fair. No, it's
What do you mean
warranted.
it's fair?
No,
This
it
is
is,
nothing
no, it is
wrong.
1,000% warranted.
It's
I,
pretty
wrong.
fair. Nah, it's pretty fair.
he has done everything wrong. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Kind of. Dreyll just doesn't know any
Why would
better.
Like did Sticky and was like, oh yeah, no, they're at the door. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. See, he just told you they were at the door. He's such a good guy.
They're at the door. That doesn't sound like a good guy.
I don't know.
That
You
doesn't-
can't judge a guy by his voice. What if he had cancer?
I definitely can. What if he has throat cancer? Mm.
Yeah.
Don't show your face on
Jin's
YouTube.
on his way there. You see how many cigs he's been smoking lately?
Don't show your face on YouTube.
Are you Drell?
Yeah, I'm Dreyll. What kind of question is that?
Well,
Yeah, I don't.
just making sure you're you, buddy. We've seen you, not be you.
Yeah, like.
So I
just
think
now.
that's
What?
well, when you like black out and you just like, I mean, you haven't done that in a while. Don't get me wrong.
And I won't be doing it anymore.
All right.
Who the hell were you speaking to?
Y'all.
Oh, Yol is dead.
He told you guys at
No.
dinner like 2 days ago that he was talking to y'all too. Like,
Oh yeah. We know this.
Oh, but Ben's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Disbelief.
No, he's speaking to me, and he offered me control, and that's what he's given me.
Joel, I saw it. He was he died. An entire religion, people, priests lost their powers.
And
Gods just don't come back like that.
Yol's done crazy things. He stole from gods. You don't think coming back is beyond his power?
Well, he had another god steal for him.
Are you sure this isn't? You sure this isn't like Roxas again?
What? Oh wait, this has never crossed my mind. How could he be impersonating white?
Dreyll, did you want to talk to him? I thought you just came up here to eat your pastries.
No, I wanted to talk to Yol.
It's fine. One thing, you told us the other night you just were talking to him. I passed it off as, I don't know, some dream or whatever, but here you are making a pact with some unknown fucking entity.
I was
Not
with
a-
you all night. Why didn't you just talk to me, man?
I told you guys about this.
You're not answering why you just didn't want to just talk to any of us. We're here with you. We were all there with you.
You all saw what happened. You heard it yourself. I need to take things into my own hand and start fixing things myself.
That doesn't mean to just pluck swords from whatever demon laughing figure offers it to you from thin air.
I didn't pluck it. He gave it to me.
He didn't even let us get near you when we were doing that. I couldn't even walk near you without.
He said it was personal. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it is personal. It's your deal. It's just. I don't know. I don't know what to say. If you fully believe you got this, then I just have to trust that you got it. But you can't blame me for being kind of worried about you in this. This is.
No, your worries are justified, but you guys wanted me to have more control and to be better for the plane of fire. This is how we do it.
By trusting some unknown entity.
By trusting
That's-
Yol again.
Right. Yol.
So then what's the deal? Why do you have this sword?
It's just to try out his new powers. I don't know what it
Is
does.
it just to try it out, and you can, if you don't feel like you have any control over it, you can let it go? What's the arrangement?
I don't know. He said if I use it too much, then yeah, there will be things I have to pay back. But right now, it's just a trial. He said I'll have control over my rage, and I won't lose control anymore.
Did he make your end of the payment known? What was the
No.
contract you signed, Dreyll?
Didn't sign anything.
Dreyll, you accepted his bargain.
Do you have his fucking
You
sword
accepted
in
his
your hand?
powers.
Yeah, but I
That's
didn't
how
sign
these things
anything.
work.
Look at me. I accepted Baroxis, and look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, but this isn't Baroxis. This is Yol. This is something we know.
I accepted Yol. Look at my fucking eye.
Oh, your eye when Yol died changed back to normal.
I know, that's what Jin is saying. He did not have an eye.
Yeah.
He was missing an eye.
Oh,
He's
right.
only had
He was eye
Dude.
patch at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
God, things I forget. It's been 3
Hey, it's
years.
been
I don't know,
years.
man. It's
been
hard.
3 years, man. It's
Yeah.
been 3 years with a gap year. With a
Yeah,
gap year.
yeah.
That's some serious shit.
Dreyll, listen, I really hope you do have control of this. But if no payment on your end was made known, you have no idea what you have signed up for. Even if you know this person or not, this god, if he is Yol or not, you have no clue what you are paying, what you've bargained for, what you've given away. You've already signed over your entire life to some librarian in the Winterlight Empire.
So what difference is this then?
What difference?
Dude, we
Dreyll,
care
one's a
about you.
story. This is your soul.
What's one more soul deal?
You're our
One
soul,
more?
bitch. You are
One
you are
more?
my friend. You are my friend. You're not just something that gets cast away.
Even though I don't know what he's talking about, technically there is already one soul deal in the entire group. Mary is a warlock.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just
We
don't know what the
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
We haven't.
But I'm saying that I'm
Doing
very
that.
confused by the one more too because I don't think Drell knows that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No,
it's because
I
he
thought
sold
with
his
the
soul to the librarian. Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you so willing to throw yourself away?
Because I'm doing this for us, for the betterment of us. This is to get Sheila back. This is to get stronger. This is to stop war. This is to stop fights. This is to change things. I haven't been able to change anything, and all the changes I've done have been for worse, and it's time to start doing it for better.
But you have made good changes.
No, I don't think I
You just-
have.
You changed my life.
Yeah, and
We
I
just-
also
just-
changed.
we just retook Yolheim from the group of Baroxis. Regardless of Yol being gone, that place was a problem to begin with. There was people who were captured.
I don't know how much good I've done. You're
You've
saying
changed Sticky's life. How can you even say that? She has no one, and now she has you.
and I'll still be here for her. You're acting like I'm going somewhere.
I'm not saying you're going anywhere, but I can't believe you're saying you haven't done anything good.
I've done more bad than good, and just because it's been good recently doesn't mean that I haven't brought a whole wake behind me. I selfishly killed a god and let a whole religion die.
I think
Daryl made
selfishly
a
is
good point. I ran away from, killing her father when everyone else didn't do that.
Yeah, she brought up points on her end, but she also saw other friends killed their kin, and they were able to be friends. It's just war's unfair. I don't know. I don't know what more to say on that. She gets to hold her emotions to you unfairly because those are her emotions. But everyone around her that she talked about had
And-
killed people as well,
Look,
and they were able to make amends by it.
I get war is unfair, and if that's what we're saying here, then it's not like we're not going to war soon. We know
I know.
what's coming.
I'm not saying. Listen,
We all know
I'm
what
just
we're
concerned.
about to walk into. Don't think I'm trying to be selfish here.
I don't think you're being selfish. I just think you're just throwing yourself away.
Dreyll shrugs.
I think you should be selfish.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be selfish. Still, just because your god puts you up to die for himself, that's selfish on him. Wanting to keep your life is not selfish.
And I'm not throwing my life away. I'm doing this for us. so we can get Sheila back and take down the Lich in Phoenix. Everything else we've tried to do, and we've just prolonged it. What about the hag we let go?
I believe you. I believe in you in this. I'm just worried for my friend.
Tink, 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 tink. A series of guard mechs come running up the stairs and stop and go, "Citizens, what is the problem?"
Sorry.
Can I like let go of the sword? Will it disappear?
You go to let go of the sword and it starts to go into your hand in the
that's
mark.
Gnarly.
It just
Ew, that's gnarly as
it's
shit.
absorbed into your hand. And the mechs yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. You guys
It's
watch as the
gnarly as
sword
fuck.
basically just starts to disappear into the mark of the hat that is on his hand. Just into his hand. And you open your hand and close it. Hmm?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's basically like his hand is the sheath.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah. Oh my god. The little head goes into the palm.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So and you see that the hand as
sick,
it fully
so sick.
disappears, the hand flashes a dark purple energy and it just kind of glows a little bit. Before it was just a black mark, now it glows a little bit. And the mechs are still standing there like at attention.
Nothing's the matter. We were just talking.
Arguing, sorry.
Town regulations. It is late. Keep it quiet. Do not disturb other citizens. This is a warning.
Understood.
Thank you.
They just leave because there's nothing to see there besides pastries in a circle. Like
Yep,
they have no,
that's
and
why-
they heard raucous laughter on the top of this hangar, just echoing out over the city at night. Like they were just like,
And a
fucking
booming
calm it
pen.
down, dude. You guys are having a party.
Yeah.
Chill. Literally, it's the cops who got called for noise complaint. Like,
That's fine.
Look, I understand how this looks. You guys, I've told you everything about what's been going on with me, my past, and everything. If there's something that I haven't told you, I don't know what it is. I've been nothing but truthful.
It's
I
not about
really.
what you're not telling us. It's just we just experienced this. This is just scary. We can't just not
Look.
raise concerns.
He's not the Yol I remember. I won't lie. But if he's willing to help me out still, I'm willing to accept it. He's the only help I've been given since I left the Battlefront range, and I'm gonna keep accepting his help.
So the only help you've ever been given?
It's not the only help, but when I'm lost, he helps. Not for nothing, I wasn't gonna talk to her, and you guys convinced me to talk to her, and it didn't really go anywhere like I thought it was.
okay. You guys continuing this conversation, or has everyone kind of gotten out what they need to say and leaving it at that?
Ben's upsetty spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
So are you upset that we convinced you to talk to her?
No. It's more so myself.
Why does that matter in this? Okay. Did you just really not want to talk to her?
No, I knew I shouldn't have talked to her. I was just really hoping, like you guys said, everything would be fine, and it wasn't. It was just like I feared.
What?
I think his internet dropped.
Cubs, no!
He was frozen for a bit.
Cubs, no!
But this happened last time.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
He's back.
Oh, look at that! I'm finally back.
How long you been gone?
He
Well,
was
they weren't
quiet for a
talking for a
while.
little bit, but
It was like not even 2 minutes.
anyways.
I don't know, Drell. I'm sorry.
It's just a little concerning for you to be maniacally laughing, but if you think you can handle this, if you think that everything is fine, okay.
Don't you guys trust me or no?
I do.
Not anymore.
Well, I trust you.
I-
but
I never mind.
I trust you.
I trust.
Then trust what I chose to do. I'd be lying if I said I know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. But I think this is the way for all of us to be stronger and to attain our goals together.
All right. I just feel like this deal was made at the most opportune time for the other party.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're in a high-stakes situation. You just, putting it bluntly, you got ripped apart by someone you cared about. Put it all out there and you got ripped up. And then you wanted some alone time. I mean, we just walked the town for a few hours just in silence.
Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk to him or not.
And you know, that's just your decision to make. I just wanted to walk with you just in case you needed somebody to talk to.
And I appreciate that. I just, after all the advice you guys gave me tonight, I didn't really want to talk to you guys anymore. And don't take that the wrong way.
Very fair. We kind of did steer you in a direction that did not pan out how we thought it would. And that's fair. Can you promise us one thing?
What's up?
If it gets too much, let us know immediately.
Of course. I mean, I've been keeping you guys pretty informed so far, right?
Yeah. I just don't want you to... We care about you, man, and I just don't want this thing to go south. That's it.
It shouldn't. It's just to keep my rages under control, I hope. The sword's a bonus,
we don't know what
I
that
guess.
sword does. Part of me, if I'm just gonna be keeping it candid here, I want to look at that sword.
I can identify it.
You want to look at it?
Well, it's in his hand right now.
Whenever we can,
Is
whenever
this
it's
not,
best,
I'm talking about in the
but-
game.
Whenever's best.
He was walking by with stuff, and I said it's in his hand right now, and he was like, "What?"
Yeah. Whenever's
good
best,
time.
We can do that
I want to see what this sword's about with a Nocris, but
the
I
next
don't know if
session in the morning after you guys long rest, probably. Unless you guys want to do it right now, but we say we do it at the beginning of next session right now, and then do the long rest later. I mean, does
Yeah.
Valxis want to do this before you all sleep? It is like midnight.
Nah.
I'm
Okay.
up for whatever. All I was gonna do is have Jin talk to Nocris first before he goes and touches that thing.
Okay, well, we'll have that for an in the morning thing
Yeah.
too. So all of
Homie's
you,
all like, hey, Pookie.
with like a tension
You
in the
up?
air, all of you go down to the ship. You sleep in your respective rooms, which like they weren't expecting you guys back like at all. Like there was a couple crew that are like, "Oh, are we leaving?" No, sleeping here tonight. Sticky's still recovering from blowing stuff up and also taking on points of exhaustion to be done by the morning. That's where we're gonna wrap up the session. Drell, I need you to remove 3 levels of monk and turn them into warlock, please.
3.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I do
God.
It's a managed thing. I can help you do it once the session's like over and I end the stream and stuff.
3.
Yeah, bro, you gotta have your pact. You gotta have your pact to the blade, my guy.
Wait, can I still punch ghosts?
Can you're
But you're
level
level
9?
9
Can a
right
level
now, so you
6
get
monk punch ghosts?
He should be. That's when you get the empowered key.
That's all I care about.
You might still be able to punch ghosts, but 3
I think you
levels,
get
and
empowered
I'll
key.
tell you the subclass privately, so that you don't, and I'll show you. I'll do it with you as soon as this ends, and just not and be vague and not say things out loud. But that's we're gonna wrap up the session for today, and the stream for today as well. And hopefully we'll see everyone again next week. I'm assuming everyone's schedule's open. Hopefully we get Cass back, so Mary gets to come into this dumpster fire. But yeah.
I'm gonna be like, look at this cool sword.
Yep. It's gross. It's weirdly gross it's very horror carnival.
Yeah, you get key empowered strikes at level 6.
Yes, you're fine. You keep all that, and you keep your stunning strike, and you keep your step of the wind, and you keep your
You just
flurry of blows.
lose an ability score.
Fine, we'll figure it out.
Improvement,
It'll be a feat because I think you only took feats. But nonetheless, that's where we're gonna wrap up. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys again next week probably. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.